What's going on, people? TroopzTV back again. Back our blood clot again, you understand? Episode 278 of Back Again. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the blood clot thing. You know what I'm saying? Big up the chat as always. I see the mods, them. I see the viewers. Big up your damn blood clot cells every time. You understand? Big up the man them inside as always. No Diddy. We have a full panel. We have the original panel. We have the certified back again panel for you this evening. You get me? Certain man had a sore throat. No Diddy. He's still in pain. Let's check up on him firstly. You understand? He's been missing for 2 episodes. Certain man thought you got a P45. It was never that, blood. You get me? It was just a little injury. You understand? But Hussam, my Jordan brother, is back again. And he's back again with a W. And he is back on top of the Premier League, blood.
Big up, troops. It's been a while. You know, the first episode, I really was sick. I mean, the guys did hear the voice notes. I wasn't making it up. I didn't even go live on my channel. The second bit of a miscommunication in terms of like timings and stuff. But other than that, we're here. We're back again. Tom Little can't replace me, despite fraudulent attempts from one certain panelist on the stream grade. Hey, just like Traps was an upgrade on him, you get me? But big up to you, Flawless, man. Big up to Troops, big up to Lewis, big up to the Back Again community. We're back. I'm happy to be back again on the stream. And yeah, Liverpool are top, but there's a lot for us to unpack this weekend. So yeah, I can't wait.
No Diddy, you understand? Flawless. At least your side bitch won, innit?
Oh, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, you're right. You know what I'm saying? Overturning a deficit, another win from behind. Come on, you Spurs. You know what I'm saying? 4th place is ours. Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Unlike your main thing who can't keep a lead, who can't,
the main
can't do anything, blood.
Yeah, the main thing's dead to me. I have no
Troops,
feeling.
okay, you have to stop giving him that out as well. I don't think he even remembered like headed into the stream.
Yeah,
he did because he was flipping tweeting about it. Oh, look at Tottenham coming back again.
No. That was yesterday, though. I actually forgot. So thank you for reminding me, Troops. You're a real one. See where being bad mind gets you being wrong, people. Yeah, I actually forgot about Spurs. So thank you, Troops. I genuinely forgot. So yeah, 4th place is on our way. For the main thing, I have no feelings towards it. I have no feelings towards the main thing. Dead to me. I'll talk about it in the segment. Well, yeah, dead to me. Hopefully my laptop holds up as well. If not, I'll join on my phone. But yeah, man. Back again. I'm back again.
And Lewis, I'm surprised that there's no mask, to be honest. You understand? He has stepped into the ID parade with his identity, blood. You get me?
Yeah. We're facing this result head on. Embarrassing from top to bottom. Great to be back. Big up to chat. Big up to panel, as always. It's good to be with the original group. But yeah, we stink, as per usual. I'm probably going to say it 15 times this stream, but a 10-man managerless Burnley. And we got 1 open play goal. 1 open play goal. I want to off myself, but big up everybody. Like, subscribe. Don't miss the like button like we missed the net. And up the Chelsea.
They got Randy Viper every damn blood clot time. Says hopefully we celebrate an Arsenal W by the time we live. We definitely will be celebrating Sir Flawless. Hussam, how was your holidays? 2 shows off, blood.
Listen, man, like I said, there was just one time I was sick, the other was a miscommunication, but we're here. You get me? Big up to Tom Little, though. He did step up, you know. But just like my club today, we miss Trent, you know. So Trent is the OG still. So yeah, big up to you, Randy. Big up to you.
Big up RSV. He says, big up. It would be glorious. It would have been glorious to see Hamza here. You're going to see Hamza in about hour and a half, 2 hours, blood. You get me? You will see Hamza. We're redirecting to Alha. So make sure you stay here, blood. You understand? Big up Gabrielle every damn time. He says, big up you guys and welcome Hussam. It's going to be a 16 out of 10 episode. Hashtag Let's get to 300 now. Hashtag looking 16 out of 10. Hashtag, oh yeah.
For
Wissam,
some,
do you know
actually
about that?
all of that. by
Yeah,
the
I know
way.
Yeah,
about
he
that.
missed all of that,
Ed. And funny enough, that's his next super chat as well, 1610. The next one, literally Ed. I'm like, that's how I know about it. Like, you know, I went back, I watched it. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Also, I want to say something to Ray Ray. You know why he caused it on himself? No one actually says that to a woman, like just in regular life. Who the fuck says you look 16 out of 10? Like, I've never heard that. My whole life, I've lived in like multiple different countries, multiple different cultures, like 4 or 5 different languages, all types of women, you get me? And I've never heard that. Not once in my life I've ever heard someone go like, by the way, all the ladies here look 16 out of 10 today. Who the fuck said that? That's why they didn't know how to react, bro. Like, because it's just not a normal statement. Who says that shit? Ray deserves it. Ray deserves it. I'll be honest with you. He does. He does.
Big up Ed with the 1610. You understand? Ed is relentless blood. You get me? He says, let's get cooking early. Actual 16 out of 10 ratings go to Mac 10 in Liverpool. Only ones that won on the panel. Very true, blood. Hella draws, blood. I love draws, blood. You understand? But I got enough in my yard, cuz. Big up my brother Fats every time. He says, how many more 1610s can we get today? Brother, let me tell you something. I think there's going to be more 1610s and no diddies, mate. You understand? Big up my brother Rex. He says, big up you guys. Come on, GG. Good to see you. Big up my dog Fats. He says, that was unexpected. I was hoping you boys started in 16 minutes and 10 seconds.
I've been playing that clip non-stop on my channel.
I'm telling you.
Non-stop, yo. Anyone mentions it, he pops up in the chat, click it. It's on my street. Oh, I just be playing it. And then seeing people's reactions to it, especially the first time, it's beautiful. Oh, it's wonderful. Played on the Yardman show, the Man Them United. Oh, it's great. You know?
Man, the yard man must have killed him off.
Oh, yeah. Lex and Kaneki.
Yeah. Him soft, Naras. Pick up my dog Rex. He's back again. He says Saliba and Gabriel, best duo defensive partnership in the world. You get me? I'm with it, bro. You understand? I've been saying it me. Like, yo, blood, Saliba man of the match at the Etihad, Saliba man of the match at Anfield. Woyoy Savaloy. Only certain man can dream. Big up Tom Little, blood. He is in the chat, blood. You get me? He says De Zerbi can hold that. Amorim in for life.
When I
agree with
get
that,
to the
Wissam?
next section, I actually say it based on today's game as well. I'll genuinely say my honest opinion on it. I actually agree
Okay.
with Tom, funnily enough.
Okay, that's gonna be interesting. Big up MK United. He says, big up all the 16 out of 10s. Bro,
Shout them all out, man. Big up all the 16 out of 10s.
He's gonna get it, blood. Big up Kurt Fernandez. He just dropped that and bounced. Big up Gavman. He says, last day of March verse, 31st of the 3rd, 2024. No, it's not, blood. He will continue to cook. You will see against Luton. And that game's in April, so you'll see that. You understand? Big up my dog, Salmon. He says, big up to the pod. Nice to have the Fab Four back again. Lewis, that performance at Burnley is a minus 16 out of 10.
Facts.
Big up Uber7. He says, the fact you didn't have Mac 10 in your team of the season is criminal. We will talk on Mac 10 today. Big up man like Eli every damn time. He says 2 games against City, 2 shots on target for City. Yeah, blood.
Eli took 2 shots to that
well.
Kool-Aid. I see you, Eli. All right, family. I see you.
You get me? Bring up Brian Johnson. He says, big up the panel from Canada. Massive win for the Reds. Question for the panel. What does Haaland do if he's not scoring tap-ins?
Nothing.
I asked on my fan cam, like, yo, where is Haaland? Has anyone seen Haaland, blood?
Nothing.
I'm looking for Haaland, blood.
Nothing. Wallahi, Nunes does more. If we're saying about like without scoring, Nunes does more. I'm not even exaggerating.
It's not even a wild take. I hear it.
Big up my dog Fats one more time. He says, watch Lewis say 16 times we stink and 10 times says Osama bin Pochettino's fault.
It's not just Poch's fault yesterday. We're going to say that from the start. But he is partly responsible. They all got to hold it.
Big up Eli one more time. He says,
Eli,
very
man.
disappointed with our result today, but we didn't lose. Odegaard, Saka, and Jesus were dead food today. Need to seriously consider options in summer. I don't think Odegaard was dead. I think Odegaard's work rate was ridiculous. I think Jesus run round like a headless chicken, and I don't think Saka was fit. I said it from early in my watch along. Saka don't look right. He wasn't pressing. He wasn't playing on the half turn. I could see something was wrong, blood. There he is, Mr. 16 out of 10. There he is, people. You understand? He says, beautiful day. Alexis McAllister, what a player. I was hearing him in Enzo debates. Hussam, stop being negative and believe, bro. You are all wallads.
Hey, you need the
Same
clip on
guy
it.
that said McAllister was meaty till November and he doesn't deserve to be in team of the season.
Facts.
He super chatted his own player out the fucking team and he's
Yeah.
trying to say he's his baller. Rayan, wallahi, I want to punch you. I swear, I wish you're here. Wallahi, I want to punch you. Wallahi, al-azim, I want to punch you.
Hey, Troops, you need the clip on your stream.
I've
yeah,
never
just so you
seen
can
him.
say it.
Yeah, I know.
I've never
could
seen a
do-
man get haunted by two midfielders he's never lost to. But thank you for the donation.
Big up man like C. He says, was expecting City 16-10 Arsenal score. I think the other way round, mate. You understand? We had the better chances. We're going to talk about that as well, mate. Big up my dog, LJ Brown, every damn time. He says, Hussam, you need to cook Ray on the 16-10 thing. Happy birthday to Fish and Chip Steve Urkel. Hold that. Even the Chelsea team lost to Arsenal today. Yeah, and I see your manager trying to push up my manager, blood. Why go for Emma Hayes, fam?
Big up Emma Hayes.
What if my
Proper
manager
Chelsea.
pushed her? What if my manager pushed her? It'd be a different
I'll
thing.
be
wouldn't
very
it, mate?
disrespectful.
It'd be a whole different story.
And he needs to be
Oh, but
cancelled for that.
You see? Big up Andy Q. He says, happy Easter. I'm drunk now with the fam, bro. Arsenal draw, hopefully, is your downfall. Lewis, watch your back if Barca reach semi-final and Atletico gets knockout in quarters. We go to Club World Cup. Fist you up.
Focus on winning the Champions League, brother, and then maybe we'll see you there. But big up.
Big up Eli one more time. He says, we need to get Rodrigo. Bro, just scored a Mazza. Who are Madrid playing right now?
Not sure. Let me have a
I
look.
think they won today, didn't they? 2-0 or some shit.
Or was it earlier?
1-0.
No,
yeah,
they're
they
playing
lost.
Athletic Bilbao right now. 21 minutes
Okay.
in.
So
Okay,
I
so
think
people
it's
let me
Bayern.
know how what's his name's playing? Nico Williams. People let me know how Nico Williams is playing. Big up man like C one more time. He says never want to hear Ballon d'Or shouts for Haaland.
Did he not just
Mbappe.
play against the best centre back parent, the best centre back partnership in Europe?
It don't matter, blood.
No, of course it matters. Like,
Big up
He also drew
TKA.
blanks against Van Dijk and Kwanzaa. What's your point?
nah, those
but
Van
he done
Dijk.
it.
More so
And
Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa.
Yeah, cool.
Big up TKA.
Nice.
He says our defense is elite, but our front line ghosted. Real talk. Totally agree with that, my brother. Big up VJ. He says, big up. You should have started the show at 4:10 p.m. military time. Proud of the boys. Hashtag come on, you gunners. I'm very proud of the defensive performance.
Oh no, don't.
We got Ray one more time. He says, Troops, lad, don't cook Sophie on the show with her. She doesn't deserve to be cooked for what her team is doing. But Lewis deserves a gourmet cooking.
You ain't wrong.
Man said
Yeah,
protect
wrong.
Sophie at all. Man said protect Sophie at all cost, blood. Big up
That's a special
Southpaw, my
month, I
dog.
hear it.
Yeah. He says, Troops, I will take a point today. Gabriel, what a player. His clearances are amazing. Flawless, Mount cooking, 16 out of 10 lose. Really, I feel bad for you.
Don't
That's
feel
bad.
bad for me. I'm already dead.
It was a bad boy finish. I can't lie.
Yeah, it was a good finish, though.
It was a bad boy
Big
finish.
up Reese. He says, big up Troops. That was criminal when Trossard didn't square it. It's in Liverpool hands now, but I hope everyone keeps the same energy if they bottle it. Oh, we will, blood.
Oh yeah, we're
and
bottling
we will
it
be there.
from 1 point ahead with 9 games to go. Wow. Can everyone grow up?
Nah, no, you
Big
asking
up
a lot
Rex
there.
one more time. He says Odegaard is cooking. I don't think it was cooking today, but the work rate was cooking. The work rate was on point today. The work rate was, he ran his socks off, blood. Big
Bad
up
boy
T
defensive
Sals. He says 3 games against City and the only player to score against us is a Chelsea player. Uncomfortable conversations, people. Big up Nilo. He says Foden subbed. Hold that. Yeah, man, asking about Saka. Saka was injured, bro. Where was fully fit Foden? Where was he, blood? Where was he? Where was De Bruyne? Where was Haaland? Where were
They were all bad, but what we just go allow Saka we got to allow Saka because he was injured. Is this what we do? All right.
Away from home, mate. Yeah, we're good.
All right.
Away from home, mate.
We just got
Big up Raul. He says, big up the panel. Troops, been a fan since early days. Very excited to catch a pod live. Big up your damn self, blood. Love from the 619 and Flawless.
You can't say GG hashtag GGMU.
No, he can't because you're actually his rival. That's normal.
All right, okay. Now just about stop. Hey, big up to you, Raul, man. Big up for your super chat, man. And United, we everywhere, worldwide. Love that.
Big up Bashir. He says, hey, troops, should we rotate the squad for Luton and Brighton so we can have players ready for Bayern? We're literally going to talk about that right now, blood. I got literally just a few more supers and then we will be into that. No Diddy. Big up Cootie. He says, troops, top of table, yeah. Yeah, for how long, blood, innit? You get me? Just for how long, bro? Big up Uber7. He says, Hussam, bro, business idea for you. Ray dartboard, Ray toilet paper, and Ray Doms with the slogan, let's not make more Rays. Thoughts?
I'll take the dartboard 100%. I might run that. When I start selling merch. Ryan dartboard, Ryan boxing bag as well.
For everyone best selling merch.
Yeah, them Ray condoms aren't selling out though.
Yeah,
the other two might.
No one trying to do that.
Yeah, facts.
Big up Mams. He says Chelsea is dead still. Come on, you Gunners.
Not even wrong. Faz.
Big up Kosovo Baller. He says Mr. 16 out of 10's brains went left after attempted raise.
It did. It did. Look at his face after he said it and he realized it bombed.
It went
left, the disappointment on his face and that.
You knew, blood. Big up Eli. He says, don't be fooled, troops. Nico is a spicy Awobi. Low. Bro, I'm not too... I don't really know a lot, so you get me. Big up G.O.D. He says, Ray definitely pays 60-10. Oh, my days. Oh, shit, blood. Big up Surafel. Says, big up the pod, more entertaining than the match. Come on, man. We're them boys, blood. We're them boys, blood. And then big up Salmon. He says, Lewis, we are 16% chance of beating City in the final and a 10% chance if Palmer isn't there.
Brother, we drew to a 10-man managerless Burnley. I don't even want to think about Manchester City. I barely want to think about Manchester United. But thank you again for the donation.
Chelsea are winning the FA Cup. I called it a month ago.
I hope you're correct.
We got over 1,300. Correct. We got over 1,300 in the chat, blood. Big up your damn selves, blood. 227 likes. That don't add up, blood. Let's get the likes up, my people. ASAP. You know what I'm saying? One place to start. Etihad. Man City 0. Arsenal 0. Arsenal shut down Man City's front line. Arsenal shut down Erling Haaland again. Arsenal get Phil Foden substituted. Absolute bum. You understand? They tell me world class, bud. You get substituted in the game of the season, mate. Yeah, you're really world class, isn't it, bro? You understand? City created 0 opportunities, blood. Please tell me when City created 1 opportunity. We should have won the game. We had the clear-cut opportunities, blood. The Trossard chance, the Jesus chance, both Jesus chances, especially the one in the second half.
Which one was the one in the second half? I remember the first one.
The one when Saka, the one when Odegaard plays, the one when Odegaard plays.
The first half one is worse.
Saka whips it.
Yeah, the second half one I think is more Akanji. Akanji pushes.
Yeah, the first one, bro. How are you not even hitting the target, bro? For the first half one.
You're talking about the one with the left foot one. The left
second half.
The right foot strike.
Yeah,
I thought
that's more Akanji. Akanji pushes him last second.
Yeah, I think he should have hit the target. I'm not saying necessarily saying he
Yeah,
should have scored, but he should hit the target at least. Because it was a tough. I don't think that's an easy chance. Well, you should definitely
hit the target,
should hit the target. Yes,
Mm.
that's where
I
I'm
don't know
at
if,
with
you,
it.
if you just opened up the floor or you want to start talking about the game yourself. I mean,
Now we
or
had to
like-
cut him off, man, from all this Arsenal defensive masterclass rubbish. You know
What do you
I'm
mean?
saying?
It was a defensive masterclass. Why are
It
you
was
hating, bro?
horrific. Yeah, why am I hating?
Why are you hating, bro?
Because
We
I'm
have
me.
to-
Of
William
course I'm
Saliba.
hating.
William Saliba went to Old Trafford. I'm sorry, went to Etihad and
Yeah.
Anfield and won man of the match, blood.
And props
Yeah.
to him.
We have the best centre back pairing in Europe, rude boy.
Okay.
Yeah, the
I
best,
agree
blood.
with that.
Yeah, the best. There is no better pairing than
Talk about
William
it.
Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes, blood. Yeah,
Great.
at Emirates, Saliba pocketed Haaland. At
Yeah.
Etihad, Gabriel pocketed Haaland, blood. Do you
Facts.
understand? And then
Yeah.
Saliba pocketed Phil Foden, blood. You
Yeah.
get me? Declan Rice running the midfield, blood. Big game. £100 million player. That's what £100 million player
He played
looks
well
like,
today.
rude boy.
Him and
Yeah?
Jorginho
Not
played very
Casado,
well.
not Enzo. Yeah, where was Where was Rodri, blood? Where was De Bruyne, blood? All I saw was Declan Rice and Peas in at the midfield, rude boy. Yeah, is he 100 million flawless, bro? Is he 100 million now, bro?
He played well today.
Is he
He
100
played-
million?
he
Because
played well,
we're in
no?
April now.
Yeah.
We're in April, and
Do you
he's
think he's
still
100?
playing how he
do,
was
you-
playing.
do you think he's 100 million?
Yes,
Of course
hands down.
he is.
Okay.
Hands down.
I'm asking.
Hands down.
I'm
How
asking
can you
why can't
say
I
he's
ask the
not?
question?
Two people on this panel who's been saying this since like August that
No,
is.
because no. Because what you missed is when Troop's been asking me this. Nah. He didn't believe it. He does now. He does that. But he played well today.
Honest, can I just say one thing though? I'm gonna call
Go on.
you out on the shamelessness. I'll tell you
Go on.
something.
What's the
I'm not
shameless?
afraid. Everyone knows this. Me and Troops have had pause 100 back and forths on this show, and we have
There you
fought
go.
100 times. But what he
Mhm.
said at the start is 100% facts.
Go on.
I hate when people change the narratives.
Okay.
I'm getting DMs. Please cook Troops. Why the fuck should I cook Troops when City it was at home at the Etihad
Mhm.
and it was a defensive masterclass? Because last season when Arsenal went to City,
We got
tried to play
smoked.
football and
4-1.
got annihilated
We got
4-1, and got annihilated 4-1. Everyone's like, "Oh, Arsenal can't handle the pressure. Arsenal can't handle the heat." The reality is, yes, they played reserved. Yes, they played inferior to Man City 100%, but factually, it was a defensive masterclass. Because in your own words, Flawless, name the clear-cut chances for City. Nothing. Literally
Okay,
zero.
but just to respond to that, where did I say that I wasn't a defensive masterclass from Arsenal?
You just said it's defensive masterclass rubbish that Troops was on
No.
about.
I said no. When I'm talking about defensive masterclass rubbish in terms of the spiel he was going on, because what I also said straight after that was Troop said, "Why are you hating?" I said, "Cause I'm me." I never said it wasn't a defensive masterclass.
That's fair.
Come on,
I
man, you
respect.
know me better than that. Like you know,
No,
me.
that's-
Was it a
Because
defensive
I thought you
masterclass?
were actually being serious, like from
No,
a football.
man. Of course, no. From a yes, they were very, very good defensively, but we ain't just gonna not include how bad they was going forward. They were woeful going forward.
Yeah.
Arsenal,
both.
He had one chance, yeah, and that was the Ake chance. Of
yo,
scoring in the
don't
first
get
half.
mistaken.
That was
Both
it.
teams, both
It was the
both
Kovacic
sides,
1 second half.
both
as well,
sides
to
from
be
an
fair.
offensive standpoint were awful. Both sides,
That was
defensively,
really,
both on point.
that's-
You know what? Are awful going forward. What
Yeah,
we
we
talking
were
about
pissed
here?
off.
That's
We were
fair.
pissed
That's
off.
my point is I'm making. Yeah, we're just not gonna not include that is the point I'm making. Defensively, both teams on point. Back fours with Rice and Jorginho in front for Arsenal. City's back four with Rodri in front. Our four all played well. But offensively, as a unit, on both sides from an offensive standpoint, as units, as individuals, were woeful. Nobody stood
Yeah,
out.
but the outcome was a 0-0 draw. They would have taken that pre-game.
Yeah, I'm not disputing the 0-0 draw.
It's a good result.
Of course,
4 points to
Arsenal are
Bro, that's
happy
the
with
first time City haven't scored at home since 2021 or something.
Yeah. Of course, Arsenal are going to take that. I'm not saying it's a bad result for Arsenal. I'm just pointing out how piss poor Arsenal were going forward. That's all.
That's true, and that's
That's
because
all I'm
I think
saying.
the biggest mistake
That's it.
that I done today was Jesus left wing. I think that was the one thing where he absolutely gave himself no outlet whatsoever, no pace whatsoever, and the guy just cannot hit a barn door. I'm sorry, I don't rate Jesus. I haven't, out of the guys here, I've probably worked with Lewis the longest. He's probably heard me hating on Jesus before. I just don't like the guy. I just don't think he's good. And once again, today in games like this, bro, you need. I thought Martinelli and Trossard would have been better on the left, just so you can run a counter attack. And I have an unpopular opinion.
Trossard was cooking when he came on. But
He
he had to
cooked.
pass when he had that chance. If he passes to Havertz,
Yeah,
bang,
he
it's a
should've
goal,
passed.
blood.
But
My
yeah,
unpopular opinion is from the starting front three, Havertz was the best player out of them.
That tells you all you need to know. That's
I
why
don't
I
think
think
he's
we're
unpopular,
wrong.
to be honest. I could hear that.
Let's not do that.
Let's not do what you lot were.
Havertz has been on.
three.
No, Havertz has been on form. You're saying that Havertz was the best player, like we were. Like Havertz ain't been on smoke for like the past.
I've never said Havertz
like,
wasn't on smoke.
you know
I'm talking about solely this game. Arsenal were awful going forward. Hassam just said Havertz was the best player was your best attacking player, and it's shown. If you are,
he's been better than Saka but he's been better than Saka in recent weeks, and we've been slapping man. So
I'm not disputing.
That's what I'm saying. You can't really be saying that. Like,
I'm not disputing Havertz's recent
Mount scoring winners. That means that's a problem.
I'm talking about overall play and solely this game that we just watched. If Havertz is your best player going forward in a game like this, guaranteed more often than not, your attack's going to be awful, and that's what we've seen today. Arsenal's attack
that's down to system. That's down to system. Flawless. I don't think that
we didn't play how we normally play.
Yeah, I don't think he wanted to attack to begin with.
We played with the handbrake on,
and this is why
two handbrakes on.
And this is why he played Jesus, because I hear you in regards to going forward, but what Jesus is better at than the other two is defensive. Because Arteta was like, a point is a good result here, which I agree with. Do not get it mistaken. A point is a good result for Arsenal. Let me clarify this again. Arsenal were defensively on point. I'm just talking about them going forward. Them going forward, they were awful today. Like, what are we talking about here? Did they create more than City? Yes.
Yeah, we did.
Did they create a lot? No. That's all I'm talking about.
We created, I say we created 3 chances.
Yeah, you had a couple of chances. Like I say, the one in particular, the left-footed one I look at from Jesus, he should hit the target, even though it's a tight angle and it's on his weaker side. And then there's a couple of times where a player should have played the ball and they didn't. But that's because your attackers weren't on it. Like from an offense, like I say, defensively, yes. Let me just clarify.
But was that because were the attackers not on it because the way we were playing? Like they didn't even have support.
Who, your attackers or City's attackers?
Both.
I think it's both. I was saying this during the watch along. This is on one of the attackers on either side to check. This is where you make a statement. This is where you make yourself, you graduate from the class. This is where you go from top class to world class, or world class to elite. In not overall as a player, but I'm talking about in moments like this. All that took was for one attacker to be playing 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Produce something. It's all well and good when you're battering teams 3, 4, 5, 6-0. That's all well and easy. But what these two sides that we've seen today defensively are two of the best sides in Europe. Just from a defensive standpoint, structure, how they was both set up. City's back. There was eight centre-backs on the pitch to start with. That tells you all you need to know about the defensive now. Then for Arsenal, you put Jorginho and Rice in front of that, who are both two defensively sound players. You put Rodri in front of City's. Okay, if you are world class, if you are top class, break that down. On City's point, Haaland, De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, Foden. I'm looking at those 4. Same with Arsenal. I'm looking at Saka. I'm looking at Jesus. I'm looking at Havertz. I'm looking at Odegaard. All these things when people wax lyrical about these players. Okay, show it now. The most difficult
Odegaard, I agree with you, because he had chances to play through balls and he fucked up about 5 of them.
But I'm saying, I'm not even talking about I'm just talking about
messed up.
I hear you.
But Flawless, I'll tell you one thing. You know why the City one from the City one it's actually worse? Because they had all the possession.
Yeah.
And because they had all the ball. And because they had they had the ball the whole time and they still weren't able to create it, which is even scarier. You know?
I'm more critical of City from that perspective, looking at it from a neutral, because they're at home. You had more of the possession, do more. But that doesn't negate Arsenal's attackers from any responsibility as well. You might have as good as people say you are, deliver at this point in tough moments. That's a very tough. Don't get mistaken. That's extremely tough.
Jeremy Doku. That's who they brought on. Jeremy.
Yeah. But they also brought on Grealish.
I actually think anyone who rated Doku.
Yep. Should have came on earlier.
Yeah, I was worried when Grealish stepped on.
Yeah.
How are you worried? From who? Grealish or Doku?
You said Grealish.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you said
Doku.
Not
Doku.
Are you mad?
I could have the ball 15,000 times.
Beetlejuice.
Come on,
I see Doku on the pitch. I'm like, do something, eh? Bournemouth for once.
Bro, that guy stank it up again today, man. Doku.
Yeah, he was awful. He was awful.
As like we said, it was both forwards to a point, because both teams were just like a bit pragmatic going into it, kind of similar to the last time they played. By the time we got to halftime, I was like, this is just like the first reverse fixture back at the Emirates. Both teams are going into it a little bit tense because massive 6-pointer in the title race. And you guys, like I already said earlier, the last time you went to the Etihad, you got battered. So you're not going to go in there and think, right, we need to be on the front foot. No, you're going to try capitalize on any mistakes that the opposition make. The only thing is City didn't make a lot of mistakes defensively either. You both just cancelled each other out. That's why to neutrals, it was boring as hell, but it weren't for the neutrals. It's for City and Arsenal. That's why for both of you, maybe a draw is low key. Well, it's not the worst thing you could have got in it.
It's better for us than City.
Of course.
Because all the City fans I was asking, they were like, "Nah, we need to win. We need to win. We need to win."
Because they've dropped
I was
points
just
to
like,
all the
"Yo,"
big teams now.
because they ain't beaten no one. They've only beaten United.
Lewis,
Yep.
I'm gonna
They haven't
beat
beaten
them.
none of the big teams, bro. We took 4 points off them. We took 4
It's
points off
ridiculous.
Liverpool. We've taken 1 off Chelsea so far. We've taken 3 off
Oh, we still
United so
count.
far. We've got 1 off Tottenham so far. In the big games, we're doing what we need to do, blood.
You
And it's
do.
the big games where you win the title, bro.
You know what that sounds like? The stars are aligning, Troops.
Bro, if we won today, maybe. You get me? But we still
You didn't lose.
Yeah, we didn't lose, which is correct. But in my opinion, we now have to win every game to win that Premier League, blood. Because somebody put out today before the game our fixtures, including Man City, and they said, like, how many points do we need? I said 28 out of 30, mate.
Okay. I think that's
So
fair.
one draw.
One draw,
So
basically.
1 draw and the rest wins, blood. So now we've had the draw. We have to win every game. We have to beat Villa. We have to beat Wolves. We have to beat Brighton, United, Chelsea, Tottenham, Everton. Who else we got, blood? Luton. And then there's one more.
Wolves,
I
I
named
think.
all the games.
I
That's
said
crazy.
Wolves. I said
That's
Wolves.
crazy.
I said
Wait,
Wolves.
I-
And then there's
I
one
wouldn't
more.
say that's a mad
Villa
thing
home,
to
Villa
say
home.
going into a title race, though, because we've seen, especially the last few years, it gets to that point where you have to basically win 10, 11, 12 in a row. You guys just have to reach that level.
I know
And
what the
you guys look a bit better mentally now than you did from last season. I feel like you guys learned from the whole bottle job thing and everything. So we'll see how you
Big
handle the
Adam
next few
Rice,
games. But I see the way you're talking about results like this, the way Saliba came out and said we're not satisfied about the results and everything. You guys
Look
do
at the
seem
mentality.
a little bit different
The
mentally.
mentality is changing, and the likes of Thomas Partey coming back into this side in the running, bro, that's a game changer. Because when he came on that pitch, nobody could pass the ball like him in that midfield. The way he breaks the lines, the way he drops in, the way he scans, the way he's always looking over his shoulder and he knows turn, bang, and keep the ball moving quickly. Rice can't do that, blood. You understand?
Maybe the stars are aligning.
But the only thing is that when his pace is gone. His pace is gone because De Bruyne did kind of sprint past him and he couldn't catch him, blood. You understand? But the passing ability is still there. It's like he turned into Black Jorginho now, blood. You have to grow
It's not
tall,
that
blood.
bad. He's not that slow.
Where he's bro, De Bruyne was not run past him last year, bro. It's not happening. He ran
I
past
hear
him,
you,
bro.
but it is still De Bruyne. But I get your overall point. I just don't think he's Jorginho in regards to the pace thing. I don't think it's that bad. I think he can still.
It's
catch
that bad,
more
blood. I'm
people.
not lying.
Jorginho's crazy.
Big man
Lewis,
things. It was that.
there's a scenario for you that's even worse. The stars could align for the other competition, brother. Because
Well, the
because
UCL.
Bayern no, I'm big serious. Bayern have lost to Dortmund and they look like shit from the start of the season. Me and you, like I've been saying.
I've already said that. I believe we can get past Bayern.
Yes,
Man
and if
City
they
or
get City
Madrid,
in the
You'll
next
beat Bayern. You'll beat Bayern.
I believe that
And if
Man
they get
City are
City
going to
in the
lose
next
I
to
think
round,
they'll
Madrid.
win the
next
first
round.
leg. The
but I
second
believe-
leg.
No, but I believe
Don't
that
know.
I believe we'll beat Bayern, yeah. But I believe that we'll get Madrid, and then that's when the journey ends.
Yeah. You know what?
But if
Yeah,
you
I'm
get
gonna be
City,
real.
does the journey
I'm
end?
more concerned about
If
Arsenal
you
winning
get
the
City,
league
does
than
the
the
journey
Champions
end? No,
League.
because
I
we have
don't
to
think
hold
they'll
them
win
accountable.
that.
Be honest, Troops.
What?
Be honest right now. If you get
What?
City, not Madrid, does the journey end?
No.
Nah, he thinks
That's
they're
what
winning
I'm
the
saying.
champs.
That's
If
what
we
I'm
get
past
City,
them.
let me tell you something now. I'll tell you
He's
straight.
only scared of
I'll say
Madrid.
it. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
I'll say it. I'll say it.
It's
I'll
good.
say it. I don't care. If we get no, when we beat Bayern, yeah, because we're beating Bayern, blood, yeah, we're beating Bayern.
You're beating
blood, yeah?
Bayern.
We're beating Bayern, blood. We're
Nothing don't
beating
beat
Bayern.
Bayern.
Listen
I
to me,
do
ladies
agree
and
with that.
gentlemen. We are beating Bayern, blood, yeah. When we beat Bayern, yeah, if we get Man City, we're winning Champions League.
He's only
You're
scared
winning
of
the
Madrid.
whole competition.
We're winning
Okay.
Champions League, bro.
Okay.
We're winning Champions League, bro. Remember, I said that because we can beat City, bro. We can beat them at Emirates and then go up there and get a draw. Yeah. And then it's either who's there? Barca, Atletico.
PSG.
In one game,
maybe.
in one game, we can do that, blood. Yeah. In one game,
Well,
we
You
can
can,
do it.
but don't
But if
sleep
we
on
have to-
Atletico.
I know,
Don't
but
sleep
we
on
have
Atletico.
no Atletico in 2
I
legs.
agree
I'm
with
worried.
Lewis.
Atletico
Agree
one
with
game, cool. 2 games is where I'm like, one game, I'm like, nah, we can do it. If we don't get Real Madrid,
So
Be
Arsenal's
careful.
second favorites. You heard it here first on TroopzTV.
real talk.
Back again, pod. Yeah, I'm just clarifying.
actually agree
Just
with that.
clarification.
Like the
That's the
chest, though.
Because, like I said,
like
we
the
beat them this year, like City. We beat them 1-0 at Emirates and we drew 0-0. That's taking us for the Champions League.
Bro, why can't they stop City? Other than all the buzzwords, about Arsenal and oh my God, they're this and they're that and heritage and all this shit. The reality is they could stop City in a two-legged tie. That's not a mad thing to say. If they defend like
It's not mad.
Who said it
if
was
they
out? I
defend
don't think it's outrageous.
and like beat City at the Emirates, yeah, 100%. It's not impossible. Madrid is different though. Madrid is different. If they get Madrid, they're getting knocked out. But if they get City, I think they go through.
I don't think it's crazy that they could get past Manchester City in a two-legged semi-final. That's not mad to say. That's all.
I also don't think it's as cut and dry like that. If they get
No.
Man City, they're going through.
Yeah, because it'd be different.
They've had 2 games and there's 1 goal in both of those games. It's not clear cut.
Because both sides are going to approach both ties different. Playing Arsenal away in the Emirates in the Premier League is different to our first leg tie in the Champions League, and vice versa. It's not the same.
But they're going to pay a heavy tax though.
It's going to play
if
what?
They go through the Champions League. There's a heavy tax to be paid in the league.
Yeah, and it depends in regards to with those semi-finals, where do the league games?
You cannot do.
Yeah, where did them league games like fall? The ones that get rescheduled. It's gonna be interesting, though. We're gonna find out. But yeah, like I say, Arsenal defensively today.
Wallace, you know which ones end up biting you? It's not even the ones that we expect. It's not even like the Spurs away or the United or the whatever. The ones that end up biting you are like a Wolves away after you've played Bayern away type game, which they have. I think it's either Wolves away or Villa at home or some shit like that. I think those are the games that will end up biting them. But I'll be honest with you, I think Arsenal are a threat for the Champions League and the Premier League. But I'll be honest with you, if I'm being completely honest, I've been very complimentary of Arsenal this season, but I just don't think they could do both. They cannot do both. I think they could either do either or.
It's one or the other.
Yeah, I don't think they could do both.
Wolves away 3 days after the Allianz.
Yeah, I think they get past Bayern though. I've said this. I genuinely think they'll get past Bayern. I do. Madrid, long day for them. City, they could. They could. I could see that could easily be extra time penalties.
Mm-hmm.
I could see that happen.
Madrid, they out though.
Yeah, Madrid is a step too far.
Yeah, I'm watching City more and more closely. I'm starting to favor Madrid more in that tie, which is great.
I favored Madrid from the tie came out. I said that it's probably we're gonna beat Bayern. We're gonna beat Bayern and then we get Madrid.
But I didn't know if mine was more just in hope than expectation. Like that's what it was. Because I think I've said that thing.
City v Madrid is one of those games that's too hard to predict.
They ain't got no striker, Madrid. That's the biggest problem.
Madrid,
they play as a false 9. They Joselu, bro. Come on, like listen, that's the biggest problem they have. I think they completely ignored that position.
But they just handle the big occasion better than any other team.
Because
sometimes you don't even know how they've been able to pull it off, but they just do it. They've been there enough times.
No, but that's why I'm saying if they get Madrid, they're out. I'm not even giving them like it's like
I don't want to see Madrid. Like next year.
No, you don't. We want you to see
I'm just saying it's not a big gulf in if they get Madrid over if they get City. Both of them, it's like I don't know.
Next year what?
Next year we can compete against them.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, next year I think it'll be a lot closer game because you get me. Hopefully, we would have gone and got a striker, gone out and got another midfielder.
Improvements.
You get me. The defense is only going to get stronger. You understand? Timber's going back. Timber's going to go left back. When we have Timber at left back, bro, I don't think no one's breaking down this defense. No,
Madrid could be better though. They could have Alphonso Davies and Mbappe in there.
Madrid is signing Mbappe. Mbappe.
Yeah, but blood, me. Saliba knows how to pocket Mbappe. He's done it before. He'll do it again.
There you are. Doing too much.
What about the rest of them, man?
Doing too much. Once again, ladies and gentlemen.
What about the rest? What about the rest of them, man? We just gonna bypass them.
Gabriel Magalhaes, blood. What he knows about Vinny, blood. Train with them man there for Brazil. He knows about them man there, blood. You understand?
So we just bypassing Vinny. We just bypassing Alphonso Davies and Mbappe.
Alphonso Davies, blood. Yeah, don't worry about him, blood. Just
Bellingham, Camavinga,
we just bypass him. All right, first. Let's bypass.
Don't forget they'll spawn 3 other Brazilians that are going to go for the Ballon d'Or in 5 years.
Yeah, they got finger in there. Endrick, no?
Endrick. I think they're getting another one. Don't remember the guy's name, but I swear there's one more.
If Arsenal play Madrid next season, what we need to do is a combined 11. Let's see how many Arsenal players get.
Nice to go. Yo, we got 1,800 inside, blood. Big up your damn selves. You could be anywhere, but you're with the man, then, blood. We love you like cook food, but we've only got 400 likes, blood. We need to get 1K likes, people, yeah? There's 1,800, and we don't even have 1K likes. Let's get to 1K likes ASAP. It don't cost money. Just hit the button, and you're done, blood. You understand? Simple as, bro. You get me? Big up J Mons. He says, big up troops in the panel. Had church, so I missed the game in New Jersey time zone. Ready for Champions League, though. Come on, you Gunners. You didn't miss a lot.
Next
blood,
time you go
get
to
me?
church, can you pray for my club, please?
Don't pray for his
Thank
club,
you.
blood. You understand? You didn't miss much though, blood. You get me?
Yeah,
Champions
you didn't
League.
miss nothing.
Here we go. Uber7, he's back again. Says, let's not forget the fact that both Liverpool and Arsenal drew with City. When City, to be honest, was there for the taking. This is why City might still win this. We did take 4 points out. We did take 4 points off them, though. You get me? We beat them, and Liverpool. Liverpool didn't beat them, blood, didn't it? We beat them, innit? So you know what I'm saying? Liverpool got 2 draws.
What's the gap now? So is it City third and then Arsenal second, Liverpool first?
Yeah, I think it's Liverpool have a 2-point lead on us.
So Liverpool 2 points, and then you're a point ahead of City, right?
Nah, it's 2 points. Liverpool
2 points
Liverpool.
ahead of City. Okay.
Yeah, and we're a point ahead of City.
Okay.
Yeah, point
All right, first.
Big up Reese. He says, Troops, I'm going to Tenerife, going to see what Herbalize is saying. It's lit over there, blood. Let me just tell you that from now. High expectations, low. Mash up the likes like your gal's pum pum. Tell them again, my chargy. You're going to enjoy it over there, blood. You understand? Tell them that your Troops is people. And boom, bang, bing, you get me. Shout out to gal them who work in the spot as well. Big up the mad mouth. No Diddy. What a boring game. No goals. Yeah, no goals at all, broski. That is a crazy name. No Diddy has to be inserted there, blood. Big up man like C one more time. He says this is what happens when chess managers play against each other. A complete ball fest. This match shows I've taken Klopp ball for granted.
Many have, including Guerrero, who was Klopp out last season. Big up
Ahmed. He says, defensive masterclass against Bayern. Come on, you Gunners.
You saying? That's what I say. Arsenal defensively on point, man. Like I say, someone said it, man.
Oh,
best out of team, best team out of possession. And it's like, yo, it could be true. They're very, very good defensively. I'm like, right.
Big up Donna. Mr. Troops, I love you. Will you marry me? I'm sorry. I'm already married, Donna. Thank you for the lovely comment. Big up Donna one more time. Mr. Flawless and Mr. Hussam can vouch for my character.
100%. Yeah, shout out Donna. See, I can vouch.
She likes you in the YouTube, you get me.
She's fond of Hussam too. You know what I'm saying? But we move. She was fond of you, Hussam, but you shut her down. So I shout out Donna.
I did shut her down.
I know you did, man. This guy, you could have done it nicely.
See, I was nice. I'm married, man.
Yeah, you was nice, man. Like Hussam just cut from the chat. It's like, right.
That's mad. Yeah. We got Fats. He says, is it true Haaland missed 16 chances and 10 missed touches?
I was going to take this serious for a second and then I clocked.
And then you clocked, didn't it?
Mad, honestly.
You're clocked, lad. We got Ray one more time. He says, you better hope we don't win the league. My unbearableness will be off the scale. Hussam, what else can the team do to make you believe we can win it? That is a perfect segue. That's a perfect segue, blood. Do you understand? Hussam, you finally defeated your nemesis. You have finally defeated Roberto De Zerbi in a match. 4 games you've played and you've won none of them. A couple losses, couple draws. You have finally got the W. Mo Salah. The amount of chances he missed today, blood. Mad thing. Is that because he's been injured and he's trying to get back up to scratch?
Yeah, possibly. I think it's a little bit rust, but today was the most unnecessary 2-1 ever. Like, this game could have been 6-1, no exaggeration. I'm talking about clear-cut goal-scoring opportunities missed. We missed so many chances, man. We actually genuinely dead-ass missed like about 5 probable goal-scoring opportunities. I don't think it was Salah's best game, but he still managed to score a goal, which is, you know, what he's here for. Obviously, his goal-scoring abilities is unbelievable. And he even got the assist kind of for Diaz. I thought Diaz at least had a good game today at the forward line. I thought Salah and Nunez were poor. But this game,
I think that Diaz was the best still. I can't lie.
Yeah, Diaz was the better player in the front three. But I think, look, at the end of the day, you know, we got the job done. At this stage of the season, I will take a 1-0 stinky win 9 times from now, every single game. Couldn't care less. Just get me 3 points, 3 points, 3 points, 3 points. That's all I want. We need 3 points in every single game. And I think the one guy that was my man of the match personally was McAllister. Once again, this guy is not normal. The amount of...
That yellow card was very soft as well that he got early on, blood.
Oh, that referee, David Coote, honestly, if I see him, I think I hate him more than Rere. That guy is just absolutely useless, honestly.
Damn.
But that game, we could have won 5-1, 6-1 on any other day, but we just kind of missed the chances. McAllister, absolute baller. One thing I would say is we do miss Trent. because Trent's passes and Trent's creativity. Trent is a match winner. Trent was before he got injured, best right back in the world, consensus by like 99% of the people, and that guy was cooking. And I just think when it comes to him, we really miss his creativity. Now in this run-in, we need all our world-class players. We need Alisson, we need Trent, we need all of these guys. And the one thing that also, once again, continuously worries me, it's the signs that you could take from the game. Because every game you could take negative and positive. You know, every game you could take negatives, you could take positives, you can learn from it. And I think this game kind of reminded me of the United away game, where we just messed up chance after chance after chance after chance. The reality is, the reason why I don't believe still, Ray, is because from now to the end of the season, this could happen again. And we could mess up chance after chance after chance after chance. But then Liverpool end up not winning. I'm very happy we won today. And we got the 3 points, which is exactly what we need. But at the end of the day, we need to start getting these chances in the back of the net. Thank God Jota's back as well. That's the one guy I cannot wait for him to actually just tie his shoelaces up and step on the pitch, because he's a lot more clinical than any of the forwards we have, except Salah. I'd still stay despite his performance today. So, yeah, it's a good win. And actually, by the way, today's game proves exactly why I don't want De Zerbi. I heard what Tom said. I completely agree with him. De Zerbi's, and this links to the hypocrisy of football fans. We say De Zerbi plays too open and expansive, and then we say Arteta played badly at Etihad by being defensive. We cannot pick and choose, guys. It's either when you go to these tough stadiums, you have to be defensive, or you don't. The reason why today's result was 2-1 was not because De Zerbi is great, was not because he's a fantastic manager, was not because none of that. It was because we missed our chances. That game could have ended 6-7-1. No agenda, being dead serious right now. So that's why I don't want the guy. I'd rather have a new manager with a different style who plays his own system, not as open and expansive, basically gung-ho football, which I don't really like. But yeah, I thought we handled Brighton, we dealt with them. And at the end of the day, at this time of the season, March, April, and May, just give me results. Results over performances all day, every day. 3 points, 3 points, 3 points, 3 points. That's all what matters. And we got the 3 points, and I'm very happy that we got the 3 points. So, yeah, on to the next one, Sheffield this Thursday. And, yeah, obviously, that game, massive favourites, given that it's at Anfield as well.
Man, them.
Really too much to say. I expected Liverpool to win the game. I didn't watch. They created a whole heap of chances, which I expected, because it's a De Zerbi Brighton team. and they won the game. That's why I think I said on the show, did I say 3-1, 4-1, something like that? I can't remember exactly, but I predicted a Liverpool win. I didn't think that that Brighton would offer anything, and they didn't. And from Hassam's review of the game and what else I've heard, it went that way as well. That Brighton.
Who do you think's favourites to win the league now? I mean, Liverpool's gone top. We're second. City's
Hard
in
to
third.
predict, isn't it?
You know what? I just can't. With Pep being at City and the players they have, I just can't write them off. It's them still. I still look at them and still go, you lot, you're just going to go on a run. And this was very much like last season where there was doubts. And even I was like, is the run going to happen? And eventually they put it together. And I just
actually, yeah, when you bring their run into it as well, like they got the easiest.
Liverpool have the easiest running.
But
no, Liverpool have the easiest.
City do.
Nah, Liverpool do.
Troops, don't be disingenuous. We play Spurs away. We play Spurs. We play Everton away, United away, and Villa away.
No. Someone get the
fixtures. I actually agree with
I'll get the fixtures.
You got them, Lewis, I lie.
Bro, I can tell you the fixtures.
I'm going to try to find one.
It's not even tell them where we can get all three of them up. No Diddy. And you will see that you have the
give me a
running, bro.
Troops, as soon as he gets it, I'm telling you right now, there is 8
there
games
is.
out of the remaining 9 he can win with their bench. No exaggeration.
Who bet?
City have the most pathetic run-in. I wish we had City's games. I wish we did.
That's it.
Okay, so obviously forget the City one. Where's the City one?
City's on the right.
Oh, yeah, they already counted the Arsenal game. Okay, sorry, my bad. I thought the Arsenal game was still in it. Okay.
No.
They see. So I agree with Hassan. You see.
Bro, Villa.
It's just Villa. Palace. Tottenham away, and that's it.
Nah, but look at Liverpool. Liverpool got
Villa
Sheffield United
as well.
But they travel to Old Trafford and travel to Goodison. They're not easy games for them.
Yep.
Yes, and we travel to Aston Villa.
And they travel to Villa Park.
Villa suit both Liverpool and Manchester City down to a T. But
Spurs at home will be better for you than it would be for us, and even debatably City.
Trying
Because
to
City
take
don't like
heat off
going
his
there.
club. He knows he has the heart. He
Nah,
knows he has the easiest run.
You know what?
I have the most
Wallahi, if
difficult.
I thought, I'm
No,
saying, wallahi,
normally I would.
Wallahi, if I genuinely thought deep down we had the easiest run, I'd say it. There is
No.
no such thing. First of all, stop ignoring nuances. Liverpool versus Man United, whether you like it or not, is the biggest game in English football. Everton is a derby, just like Spurs is a derby for you. On paper, you want me to play your
It's
game?
tougher to go to Tottenham than
No,
fucking
one
Everton,
second.
dog.
One second. On paper, Fulham have beaten Spurs. Not Luton. There have been like 3 or 4, 5 crap teams this season that have beaten Spurs. If I want to use your logic, Wolves have beaten Spurs, so you should beat them. But that's not how it works, because it's a derby. Man United is the biggest game in English football. Merseyside derby, away from home, both. I've got Aston Villa away from home, and Spurs are at home. When you look at the City run, and forget your club, I can give you your club probably has the toughest one. Look at that. Okay, no problem. You look at the City one. 8 out of the 9 games, no exaggeration, they could probably win with their bench. I'm not even exaggerating, bro. By the time they play West Ham, they're on the beach. By the time they play Wolves, they're on the beach. Fulham away would be on the beach because they're a mid-table club by the time they play them. Forest away, easy. Brighton, easy. Luton at home, easy. Villa at home, yes, easy. Villa at home are easy, ladies and gentlemen. Away from home, yes, they're difficult. At home, we beat them 3-0. We beat them. Liverpool beat them at home 3-0. At home, it's not a tough fixture. So it's not me playing. Troops, I'm not saying some shit from August just so I'm saying playing a narrative or doing an underdog or ducking smoke. Brother, I was here after we lost to Arsenal. I was here after we drew to United after saying we'll beat them by 6. I was here throughout humiliating moments as a Liverpool fan. I don't duck smoke. You can ask Flawless. He gave me smoke the whole year last year. The reality is, City have the most pathetic running. And that's why I actually, speaking of Flawless, I agree with him. City are still the favorites, guys. Whether you like it or not, there's 8 games out of those 9 they can win.
You're telling me City are the favorites when they are 3 points behind you and you have a better goal difference. And you're telling me Man City are the favorites.
It's the running. Like, I would agree with you. It's the running.
It's also because City have done it before.
Do not let Husam do this. Don't let him do this, bro.
I'm not. Hey, Troops, this is me you talking to.
I'd hear that if I didn't agree with him.
Troops,
I think City have the easiest one.
I hear that, Troops. But if there's one person I love getting onto on this podcast, it's Hassam. What are we talking about here? But he's spot on here with what he's talking about. They travel away to Old Trafford. They travel away to Everton. They are 2 games they could easily draw.
We travel away to OT. We travel away to Tottenham. We travel away to Brighton.
We're not arguing who's got the toughest. We're arguing who's got the easiest.
Who's got the easiest?
City have the easiest.
City
have the easiest.
Fulham,
they don't.
West Ham,
they
Tottenham,
don't.
Villa.
City only have to worry about Tottenham away and Villa at home, and that's it.
I don't even think
Villa at home they should be able to do.
I'm not even gonna lie. I think City away, and I think Palace they don't have a good record against Palace. Someone check that. They're the 2, but Palace are not good. But they're the 2. But in regards to it, is Spurs away, Palace away tougher than Liverpool having to travel to United away and Everton away? No, City have the easiest running. City have Arsenal have the toughest. I agree. Arsenal have the toughest. I do agree.
Arsenal have the toughest.
Argument. Even Lewis and Floss agree with me that City have the easiest. Forget toughest.
I agree. City have the easiest running. Yes. If you are picking,
what are we talking about here? Brighton, Luton, Palace, Forest, Wolves. Come on, man. The only tough game is actually Spurs away.
And Hassam, you made a great point about a lot of the teams City are facing are not battling for anything. They ain't battling for Europe. They're not battling relegation. They're on the beach. City do.
Wolves at the end of the season is the best game for you to play because they'll be like on the beach, already planned their holiday. Same with West Ham, same with Fulham. Troops just wants to do this whole,
West Ham are fighting for Europe.
West Ham, West Ham, cool, but it's still West Ham at home.
It's West Ham at home.
Brighton are fighting for Europe as well.
It's Brighton away.
So are Tottenham.
Tottenham away.
Villa are fighting. Where is it? Villa are fighting for Europe.
Villa and Emery in the highlight.
If you want to say that West Ham at home is a tough game, I play West Ham away, brother. So where do we go from here? This is my problem.
West Ham away is going to be a tough fixture when you play them.
I'm not even doing
near the end of the season.
West Ham away. I didn't. I mentioned the actual tough fixtures. Is the Merseyside derby tough regardless where Everton are or Liverpool are? Yes. Is United Liverpool tough regardless where both teams are? Yes. Fact.
Nah, because you're trying to treat your club like an underdog. You're 3 points clear of a +5 goal difference on Man City. You're saying that Man City have a better chance than you at winning.
Yes,
They-
because they have 8 fixtures they can win with their bench, brother. That's why.
And because
Look
he
at
thinks,
the
yeah,
fixtures
and
they
and
have.
he's not. You know why?
And
you
also
know how,
because City have done this run in before
and
No,
you know how
numerous
you,
times.
hey, Troops,
No,
and Troops, you
the
know how
City have
you,
won it more.
yeah,
The
and you
only
know how
time
you know,
Liverpool won it, they were like 15
But
points
Liverpool
clear. The
got that-
title was already done by then.
Liverpool got
But-
the whole Klopp effect in it. Klopp
yeah,
farewell.
that worked well for them in the FA Cup. Hassan thinks
Yeah.
City are better than them.
Only
but they
works.
want
He's
that-
right.
yeah, but this is the league, blood. They want the league. They will sell
Yeah,
their
but why
soul for the
didn't the
league, blood.
United
They wanted
away
the
game
cup
teach
too.
you anything?
They wanted
Why
the
didn't the
FA
United
Cup.
away game teach you anything? You think United
Not as
won't
much
turn
as
up
the
against
league. If they have to
again?
give up
They,
one,
they
they give
want
up the league.
no, but they
But they wanted
the FA Cup.
everything.
They
Quad,
wanted
remember
the
that?
FA
They won the
Cup.
baby quad.
They wanted.
Thingy froze.
Yeah, for us.
Bro, no agenda. City are the favorites. All this 3-point talk. Troops, can you stop acting like 3 points is 15 points? If
Bro,
if
you have a
City
plus
were,
5
if
goal
If
City
it
difference
was
as
were,
well.
any other team
one
in the
second,
position of
plus 5
City,
goal
they
difference
wouldn't
as
be
well.
favourites. Because it's City and they've done it the amount of times they've had, and with the running, they are still favourites.
and Troops, if City were like 8 points behind me, I'd be like, okay, fair enough. I accept that. You're right. We're probably gonna win the league. Blah blah blah. Bro, it's 3 points. You can dead ass make this up in one game. So you see one of the games they play Luton at home. The only difference between me and City is what, 5 goals? So you're telling me Haaland cannot score 5 tap-ins against Luton like he did away from home and khalas 5-0 and suddenly they're top of the league. Come on, man. Let's not do this. 3
Luton
points
are
is
fighting for
suddenly
their
now.
lives. Luton gonna have like everyone behind the ball.
Bro, 3 points is not the end of the world, is my point. Forget your club. You asked for easiest. Easiest is factually City. That's why for me they're favorite.
And
If
that
I wanted
combined
to
with
do
their
agenda,
experience as well.
He's
If I
trying to
wanted
take
to
heat
do
off his
agenda,
club.
I'd say Arsenal are favorites if I wanted to do agenda. But I'm not doing agenda. I think City is favorites. Their running is pathetic.
I'd say, like, the only thing is that Hassam's been consistent about all season, though.
Yeah, but
So
now
it's not
we're in the
like he's just-
running, blood. And
But
you're
he's
top,
keeping the same
and
energy he
you're
had
free
from the
clear
start.
you're free clear of City, and you have a better goal difference than City. Yes, yes, we have a better goal difference, but they have a better goal difference than City, and they have the people in the
I
team
think
that
about
have
it with
won
you like
the
last
Premier
season,
League.
because you
They
didn't
have a
see
manager.
Arsenal's winning the
They have a
title.
manager who's won the Premier League. They have players who won the Premier League. We ain't got fuck all, blood. How can they not have
That's
chest
besides
Lewis?
the point, yeah, akhi. That is besides the
That-
point.
I'm not. I don't. Yeah, you know what?
Stop
Fair enough.
mentioning it.
Come-
Okay,
I
so
like-
why?
come on.
Okay, so why when we said
Van
why
Dijk,
when we said
Salah,
no, I'm
Alisson, Trent,
you just
all of this.
contradicted yourself.
Klopp.
You just contradicted yourself.
How?
City have players who have won the Champions League. Why you said if you take them on in the semi-final you're going through? See, yalla, you're using your logic. Go on.
Because I said I'm confident of us beating City over Real
2
Madrid.
legs.
No,
legs.
don't say that's not the question. You're talking about
It's the question.
experience. City's current squad all are Champions
That is
League
the
winners.
question. You're trying to just add on this.
No, I'm
and
using
push
your
it
logic
here
in the Prem
when you
and
have no
applying
chest
it
for your
in
team,
the
blood.
Champ.
You should
That's
have
it.
chest. It's the running now, blood.
And by the way, when you say we have Premier League winners in this team, who are the Premier League winners?
Salah,
Alisson.
Alisson,
Trent.
Van Dijk, Trent. That's 4 players, blood. What do you mean?
Okay.
You have a manager as well whose whole
Okay.
backroom staff have won it.
Okay. So we've got what, like 6, 7 players who have won the Premier League. The rest haven't.
So you still have a number of players who have won the Gomez, Robertson.
I get what you're saying if it's from an Arsenal perspective. If you're saying who has easier run in me or you, I'll say if you include the fact that you play Bayern,
We
if you
have the
include all that
hardest.
shit, I get it. Forget you, forget me. City have the easiest running. That's my point. So, and 3 points is
That's
not that
true.
deep.
That's what I'm with Hassam.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And 3 points is not that deep, Troops. If it was like 6, 7, I hear it. But it's 3. It's just 1 win and one of us drop points and then they're top again. Come on, man. This is the reality of City. This is what they do, bro. The running is their
And again, the experience plays into account because we always know what City are usually like at this point in the season. So, like, of course, they're still going to be favourites even at this point. There was a time a couple years ago where City were like 8th in December, and then they came back and won the league. Like, you can't write them off like that. They're just Man City. They're built different.
Yeah, COVID year. They came back 8 points behind.
They ain't gonna drop from that favourite position unless they lose another game or 2. And I think it would have to be 2 losses for them to really lose that.
Yeah. I think you worked with Hamza and you allowed him to spin the underdog narrative in your mind, and now you think Liverpool are the favorites. Listen, City ain't no underdog. City are the
I'm
favorites.
not, I don't think you're the favourites.
Yeah,
I
City
still
are the
think
favorites.
I still think we'll finish above you. I'm saying you, as a Liverpool fan, should have more confidence in your team going into the running.
Or why should I have confidence if
Like
this
us
is gonna
going to
be
City and getting that draw. I feel like okay, cool. Maybe
Troops, this is
we
my
can
opinion
go on a
since
run now.
August. I haven't changed it yet. This is my opinion since August. I haven't seen anything yet that differs, that
But
changes
you didn't
my
think
opinion.
you'd be in this.
And what?
You didn't think
Did
you'd
you
be in
have the
this
same
scenario.
energy last season?
Who, me? Yeah, I did. I
No,
said
no,
this-
Troops. I mean, with Arsenal when you guys were top, did you think you guys were going to win?
No.
Then can't blame Hassan for thinking the same thing.
Exactly, because of City, bro. That's the thing.
No, but it wasn't just City. For
Bro,
me, it
he's
was,
telling me, you know who's going to stop them.
for me, it
who's
wasn't
gonna
just
stop
City. For me, there was more factors. For me, the only time I started to think we're going to win it is when we beat Bournemouth at home. That's the only time I started to think we was going to win it, innit? Because the way we won it, 2-0 down,
Mm-hmm.
But the reason why I didn't think we was going to win it is because City have... We don't have no one who's been in the title running, let alone won a title. You understand? Arteta's new to it. The players are new to it. Yeah, we had Jesus and Zinchenko, but Zinchenko was never a key part of City winning the fucking league. You get me? Jesus
But was that the major factor in why you didn't think it, or was the major factor that you were going up?
We didn't
against
have the
City?
experience that when the pressure hits, we'll fold under pressure. Now we have the experience this year. You're seeing we're doing better in the running. We're going to City and getting a draw. Do you understand?
Okay, you have the
It's been
experience.
gained.
We have.
Yeah,
I'm
now
saying
they
they have experienced winners.
Yes, we have 6 or 7 players who have won. City have about 20 players who have won, and they have players who have done this repeated times in a run-in, bro. You know. This is your logic, Troops. Man United, Everton, Spurs, and Villa. Oh my God, Liverpool, such an easy fixture. But then you look at City, you're like, oh, Brighton and Crystal Palace, and like all these teams, I'm supposed to believe in them. Other than Spurs,
Palace always gives City problems, blood. Palace always gives City problems. Palace
but
is
now
a
we're going
banana
off
skin
of
for
just
City.
like who's the bogey team, which that's not okay. But then United is your bogey team. We have a bad record at Old Trafford. We've drawn to Everton. I think Goodison Park last 2 years as well. You want to do that bogey team? Same shit, bro. That's why City's still the favorites. 3 points is not that deep. Now, if City drop points like 2 more times and they're 8 points behind me and 7 points behind you, I'll be like, okay, khalas, fair enough.
Yep.
Now you can go like City. It's not your year this year. But don't tell me now because of 3 points I'm supposed to come here and say like, oh, we're gonna beat Man City and we're winning the league. I'm not Ray, bro. I look at things
So if City lose a game
twice,
is that bro? You need a 9-point gap.
yes, because Liverpool have 4 points.
It's Man City, bro. You need them out.
You need a 9-point gap in the running.
Yes, brother. Did I stutter? Yes.
That's mad.
We have 4 points. 4 games. I believe we can drop points in 4 games. United, Villa, Everton, and Spurs. Those 4. So because I'm afraid of those 4 fixtures, that's it, bro. This whole season, you were doing a record against Big Six. Liverpool's only win against Big Six this season has come against Chelsea. Are you aware of this?
And us in the cup. But you mean in
No,
the
no,
league?
Prem. We're saying Prem.
Yeah,
I
in the league.
only won 1 game against Chelsea. We play Spurs.
But then City have only beaten United.
Perfect. That's why Spurs is also a tough game for City. So I'm being logical. My logic is consistent on all 3 fronts, brother. That's the point. The logic is consistent. I'm not changing my energy for City or changing my energy for Arsenal. I'm saying Villa at home is easy for both of you. I'm saying Villa away is difficult because their home record is unbelievable. You just have to look at these things, man. That's it. So until City and Arsenal drop more and more points, we ain't winning this league. And I've been saying this since August. And it's not me afraid of being clipped. If you just search Don Hussam on YouTube, you'll find about 500. Welcome back, Flawless. You'll find about 500 Hussam clips. I've been clipped up on 100 different channels, including this one. So let's not do the whole Hussam's afraid or running a narrative. I'm
you're not.
No, I'm trying to get you to talk with chest blood.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not working. Because
if you do win, though, they're going to tell you can't celebrate.
You
never believed.
I'm trying to help you.
You never believed.
Yeah, exactly. You know what it is? This guy wants me to rely on Luton and Wolves and West Ham to stop fucking City. That's what he wants me to rely on.
Luton are fighting for their lives, blood.
No, I don't give a fuck if they're fighting for their lives. City are smashing them, bro. Come on, man. Let's have some
It's true, man. Yeah, you see them relegation teams. You don't want to play them teams in the running,
Yeah, man.
You don't want to play them teams in the running. You seem to think that, oh, look, it's Luton, it's this, is that. Bro, that is a sticky, place to go when when it's like they're fighting for their lives. Bro, they're fighting for their lives, blood. You don't understand. Like, they will do. Bro, I remember when we used to go to Wigan when they were fighting for them lives. And they will slap, man, blood. They would slap, man. Wigan. I
We're
remember when
playing
Wigan.
Sheffield.
Yeah, you
remember
dropped the
when
2-0 lead there one time.
I remember when Wigan they beat Chelsea at the Bridge. They beat Liverpool at Anfield. They beat us at flipping Emirates, and they survived. Blood. You don't
Fuck Hugo
know.
Rodallega.
Huh?
I said fuck Hugo Rodallega. But that's not the point.
You
Troops.
remember, innit?
Troops.
Van Emil
Using your
Heskey cost
logic
me
is
the 08
even more
title.
difficult for me because I play
Lewis
Sheffield.
could
Sheffield.
have beat
no.
10-man Burnley.
The real one. Yeah, but they ain't fighting for
It's,
nothing.
it's not the Chelsea section.
Burnley
We
are
don't
fighting for
need-
their life. And
No, Chelsea are not fighting for anything. What? There's no fight.
Chelsea are fighting for mid-table. Blood.
There's no
We,
fight.
we,
Nobody
we haven't
fights
got
for
any
None of the
mid-table.
mid-
fight left.
No. You just end up mid-table. You don't
Sam
fight. for it.
Allardyce, real talk chat. Sam Allardyce at Sunderland, blood. He made them move. Bro, all it takes is one win or one little and bang. It's the fire's lit, bro. You understand? Real talk.
So you're talking about relegation candidates, right? We still have to play Burnley. We still have to play Sheffield. We still have to play Forest, I think. And
Forest is
and we
bookie.
still have to
Sheffield,
play-
nah. Forest is one that could be.
And we
that
still
one
have
could
to
be
play
Sheffield.
Everton away. It's
Nah,
a
Everton,
derby
you're stepping
and they're fighting with their
Everton, they're snapping
life.
it. When last Everton give
Oh,
Liverpool problems?
But we see Lewis and
Nah, they
Flores,
have.
you see
Well,
what
look.
he's doing.
No. They have a bad
Look what
record
he's
there.
doing.
There's hella draws.
Suddenly
They've won
playing
twice. They've won
relegation
twice
Did
there.
they win
so
last year?
difficult.
No,
But
they've
when
won.
it's
only
relegation
twice.
and the
They beat them 4-1
derby, I
one
cannot
time.
say it's difficult.
I know at Goodison, it's only like twice in the past however many years. They don't have a good record there in terms
Bro,
of
that's
winning.
what I'm saying. He doesn't get it. He
Trust
just
me,
wants
I
And it's
don't
their
wanna-
last season there. That might be one of their last
Man
games
City
at
play
Goodison.
Villa on Wednesday. You
Villa
don't do realize this, innit?
Villa are dead food.
Yes.
Let's talk about it, man.
And you want to bet that City are gonna beat Villa?
They're not
At
going to
home?
slap them.
No, they won't
Brother,
slap
we
them,
beat
but they'll
Villa
beat them.
3-0 at home. Villa
They're
away
gonna
from
beat
home.
Imagine
Villa.
they draw. Because imagine City, after today's performance, they don't do what they normally do and bounce back with a win.
Yeah, they're
Imagine
going to
they
beat
drop
Villa.
points back to back at home.
So when it comes to the prediction segment, you got Villa drawing that game, yeah?
We'll see.
Exactly. God. Leave the City and move on to the United section. God. He's trying to get me to speak with
We'll
Chelsea.
see,
He's
blood.
trying to do-
Hey,
He's trying to get you.
when
It
we get
pains
there,
you,
blood.
I agree with Hassan on it. I'm not gonna lie when it comes to the title running and the predictions and the fixture list. I hear you. Trust me. I get what you're trying to do, though.
You know
I get
what?
what you're
Let's
trying
just
to do.
take this back just to the back again panel as a panel. Let's just speak as us as a panel. Do you really think Lewis and Flawless don't want to cook me? They do. But the reason why they agree is I'm just saying logical shit, bro. That's it. It's not that
But he
deep. I'm
goes,
like, there's
hey.
no agenda. There's no narrative.
Facts.
There's no afraid of this, afraid of that. It's just true, bro. We have tough fixtures.
I'm also not in a position to cook anybody right now. I hear it.
Lewis is just sitting there like,
This guy's the
he's dreading the Chelsea section, blood.
No, I'm ready. I'm ready for the Chelsea. I look forward to it. I got a lot to get off my chest.
Oh my God. Big up TB. He says, looking at the potential Madrid roster in the coming years, they're going to be epic. And unfortunately, get a lot of abuse in La Liga. Shake my head. You know what? I saw them put out a graphic and majority of the team was black. I was like, yo, pray for Madrid, blood.
Facts. In regards to that, absolutely.
Pray for Madrid on away days, blood. Real talk. Big up Donna. She says, Mr. Lewis, I'm a relative of Mr. Klasrif. You know him.
Oh, big up Klasref. Hope he's all right. Big up, man.
Big up Daniel Proper Chelsea. He says, knew it would be the most draw game ever. Mr. 10 out, Mr. 16 out of 10 flip-flops too much. Liverpool winning the league is worse than Arsenal winning the league because of shameless Ray. Big up your damn self,
Big up
Daniel. You get me, broski. Big up your damn blood clot self. Big up O'Malley or O'Melly. Sheffield, where you make up the goal difference on Arsenal.
Yeah, but let's stop 1 second before we move on. Based on what? Yalla, someone tell me. Based on what? Because this season we've had one big win. This
Bro,
whole
when we
year.
played them,
4-0.
yeah, didn't they concede like 20-something goals in their last 3 games or 4 games? And then we added 6.
Troops, my brother. We've had one big win this whole year. 4-0 against Bournemouth. That's it. Other
This
than
could be
that,
the
there's
next
been
one.
0 big wins.
This could be the next one.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Big up LJ Brown, my brother. He says, Hussam, question for you. Be locked in a room with Ray, Hamza, and Igal, or Everton win the quadruple? The EFL, FA Cup, Premier League, and Champions League.
The first choice, because I just beat the shit out of Rere, and finally I can live on.
Big up Donna one more time. Mr. Troops, I won't say no to one night marriage. Also, well, my wife will, you get me? So, you understand? We're just going to have to, you know what I'm saying, Donna? Big up your damn self, though. You understand? Big up Ray Ray. He says, Hussam has no chest. Worried about Villa and Spurs at home. Ha, ha, ha. If we don't win the league now, we bottled it. 3-point advantage on City. Get Tom back.
Ray Ray is the same guy that tries to cook Tom every week on Hussam X Tom Little. That's number one. Number two, we play Villa away, the same Villa away that beat City and Arsenal. So, you know, the difference between me and you, I don't have premature ejaculation. That's the difference between me and you.
Yo.
No, did he? Big up Donna again. She says, Mr. Troops, your wife is Spurs fan. Also, I am also. Okay, big up your damn self, man. Big up Donna, man. You understand? I'm still married to this Spurs fan. You get me? Big up John, every damn blood clot time. He says, big up everyone. Love you all. Hussam, you're a fraud. Don't think I forgot you telling us we want Arsenal to face Madrid or City in knockout, but asked for Liverpool to have an easy opponent in Europa.
Guys, breaking news. Title rival wants his title rival to have a tougher draw in the Champions League. Oh. Shit, I should have wanted Arsenal to get Dortmund. I apologize, John. You exposed me there, really. You've exposed me.
Is that Jacob or was that a different John? Or was that Jacob?
Nah, that's John.
Oh, was it different? All right.
Yeah. Jacob comes up in United's thing of
America. Because that's his name. Yeah, make sure you do that now. Because his name his name on PS is that, but it's Jacob and the rest. That's why I asked.
Big up Chopper. He just drops that and bounces blood. Big up Chopper. Big up Billy Vaughan, my dog. He says, Troops, we're in pole. Think everyone will drop some points. Goal difference might just win it this year. Broski,
it might.
If we win all our games, we win the league, blood, innit? That's my
say wallahi, if we win all our games, we win the league as well. If City win all their games, they win the league, brother. How's this breaking news?
If United win all our games, we'll finish fourth.
Yeah, because listen, he's trying to press me.
Actually, it is still possible.
He's trying to press me, and he just gave the most common knowledge statement ever. He's like,
you know why? See,
with the league.
You see why I stopped him in this track? Hey, Hassam, you see why I stopped him in this track when he was trying to wax lyrical about Arsenal? Like, he was smart on. I just didn't want to hear it from him, but he was smart on.
All right, but
it's the same thing.
Do you want to hear this?
No, I don't want to hear it. I got my own stats, but no, go on. Hey, laptop cut out, man. That's what I need. Give me my laptop, man. Do me a favor.
This was just the third 1-1 draw in Premier League history to see both goals come in the 90th minute or later. Also, Arsenal-Liverpool in 2011 and Watford-Leicester in June 2020. Brentford became the third side on record since 2008 to have 80-plus touches in the opposition's box in a Premier League game after Man City versus Southampton in November 2019 and Man City versus Norwich in 2020. 87 in both. Brentford had 85. You let relegation battle Brentford have 85 touches in your box, blood. And Brentford had 31 shots in this game, scoring with the 31st and final attempt, their highest total in a Premier League match. While on record, since 2003, there are only 3 instances of Man United facing more shots in a single Premier League match. This wasn't Man City flawless. This wasn't Liverpool. This wasn't Arsenal. This wasn't Bayern Munich. This wasn't a Champions League time. This was a relegation-threatened side. This is a side that has won, I think, 3 league games.
They've won 1 game this calendar year.
This calendar year, 1 game.
They've won 1 game this calendar year. I think they've won 2-3 games in total. One thing I need you to do, drop those. You see the stats that you put, drop them in the chat for me, please. Like in the group chat. Yeah. Drop them in the group chat for me so I can add them to the list. But yeah, in regards,
snap like that. Okay, so drop yours, blood. If we got more.
Oh no,
Oliver Twist, bro.
We ain't trust me. We gotta be out of here soon. We ain't got time for that. I'm saving that list. Don't worry.
We got time.
No, we don't.
Back again, blood. Back up, blood. Again.
We don't. We gonna get to it because I got plenty to say on the game anyway. But that list is there. But you can add that to the list. Yeah, you mentioned, in regards to the stats that Troops just said, and I've said it before. I say it again. How much more do you need to see? The reason why I'm sat here and I'm critical even after wins, even why I'm never upbeat before game. What did I say after the Liverpool game? I wish I could go into this Brentford game with confidence. I wish we could look at that game and go, yeah, the players will be up for the game and apply themselves, and we'll go there and put in a performance. Win, lose, or draw, I stated it would be a horrible performance. And look at that. Brentford are a relegation team. They're a team battling relegation. And look how we made. They're not a good side. They're not in good form. We are now almost in April and they've won one game this calendar year. I don't know where they are in the home form table, but I guarantee you 8-15 or above. But yet, look at how we made them play, how many shots they had, how much they outplayed us. We were minus Ivan Toney. You ain't taking any of their players.
Hey, big up Big Six.
What we talking about?
We just got raided, blood. Big up man.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Mont,
Shout
my
out
family.
Mont. Big up
Shout
Big
out
Six
Mont.
Bands every single time.
Come on.
And this is why I'm so critical of the manager. This is why I'm so critical of the players. This is why I'm so critical of us as a team. How can we play the way we did against Liverpool? And that's an easy game. You know what I'm saying? Places rocking. That's an easy game to be motivated about and apply yourself. Old Trafford, FA Cup quarterfinal, the place is rocking. Now go away to Brentford and do the business. And yet you lot can't and put in a pitiful performance. And I'm just at the point where I have no emotional attachment to Manchester United anymore. That's the first goal I can think in a long, long time I've genuinely not celebrated. It was just more so relief. Like it was half spoiled because it was late and because we was disinterested in watching along.
Mount, to be fair.
Very, very good. Very, very good finish from Mount. I said that bad boy finish. But let's not act like that was the plan. When Mount's gone on and our front four is Mount on the left wing, Anthony on the right wing, and Bruno on the 10. I said, what did I do to deserve this? That is horrendous. That should never, ever be a thing. And no one can't tell me that Ten Hag signed Mount to play him left wing. What are we doing out here? Mount left wing, Anthony on the right, with Bruno in the 10. I do not deserve that as any. That is that's not even a championship front three. Or part of a championship front three, or quartet, I should add. It's absolutely horrific. And again, anyone who's still backing this manager and backing this team, how much more do you need to see? These performances are normal. This isn't out of the blue. Troops is reeling off them stats. Them stats are insert team here where we're breaking records and we're conceding 20 plus shots or 30 plus shots. Not even to good teams, not even to average teams. Brentford are a shocking outfit. Let's not get it mistaken. Brentford are a poor outfit. They are arguably, if they're Premier League, they're barely Premier League. They're 15th, 16th. But yet, look at how they played against us and how they should have won the game. They just didn't because of bad finishing, and that's on them. And we offered nothing from a defensive standpoint, from an offensive standpoint. There's no plan. What was the system? What was it? Maino out there by himself in the midfield. What are we talking about here? Oh, it's good to see Højlund, but our team just does the same old foolishness. Rashford, Garnacho, not good enough. Bruno, not good enough. We know these things. Say again. You're on mute, fam. I can't hear you. Can you hear him?
We need to talk about Garnacho.
Yeah, what about him?
Bro, he is piss poor.
I've said this for the longest. He shouldn't be in the situation he's in. I've said this for the longest. But because we're so bad, because he's came through the youth system, because he has got good moments where he scored quality goals, people are gonna hype him. And my biggest thing about Garnacho is if he was performing like this for another club, would our fan base be asking for him? No. That tells you the levels of where he's at. If he was we'll use Chelsea as an example. If Garnacho was at Chelsea performing the exact same level of performances, goals, assists, etc., would any of our fan base be saying, let's go and get Garnacho? But no, we put on the United shirt and all of a sudden man transforms. Like, that's what it is. People act like this shirt is the super soldier serum, and it's not. Like, if you're an average player, you're an average player. Like, simple as that. And there's too many of that. People get blinded by players being in the United shirt and making them think they are better than they are. The vast majority of this team, if they was playing elsewhere in the Premier League and performing this way, our fan base wouldn't be like, yeah, go and get such and such. Never would it be a thing. Garnacho is the prime example of that. And I've used that example before and I continue to use it. People mention Eze, Alice. I use those two at Palace. You know why? Because they perform well at Palace. They perform to a good level and a good standard. Neto, even though he's injury prone at Wolves, performs to a good standard. This is why people talk about him playing at a bigger club and playing at a better club. If Garnacho was performing like this, he wouldn't. And that's not me saying Garnacho's terrible. Garnacho shouldn't be out there. He should not be Manchester United first team winger, but he has to be because of just shoddy things all around. And this is, again, I spoke about it last week in regards to Ineos, in regards to Barada and everybody else. They have the job to do that, to identify a system and identify players. Garnacho should be coming off the bench.
What about the manager as well? Because I'm hearing that they're trying to look at flipping name Gary O'Neill. I rate Gary O'Neill.
Yeah, but they say Gary O'Neill they said a coaching standpoint.
Yeah, coaching standpoint, not as an actual like.
Which makes no sense. Why would he do that? Why would he go from managing Wolves to coaching at Manchester United? Like, that makes no sense whatsoever.
No sense whatsoever.
And that's just it. Really, I don't know what the source was on that, but to me that makes no sense for any.
He said he kind of said, nah, allow that.
Of course he'd say no, like, because he's a Premier League manager. Why would you go from being a Premier League manager to being a coaching? Like, if it was the United job, I'd hear that. Yeah, and you're doing well at Wolves. Like, make sense. Like, people are on some that's foolish, but we'll see. Like, there's going to be so many question marks surrounding Manchester United, but a lot of these players are not good enough. And a lot.
Ten Hag is the biggest problem. When you cannot have 80-something touches you cannot let that. I'm sorry, you can't. And you know when Flawless, infamously keeps asking, name the clear-cut chances, bro. Brentford hit the post 5 times. That's that's just mad.
That's mad. The crossbar.
Again, here the thing is,
and Onana made a great double save.
Yeah, the Onana save was very good in particular.
Great double save. I see Rand say that he put crosses on the thing.
Rance is a madman. Rance is a madman. On my life, he's a madman.
But that's a smile of a man that put bare crosses on the wood.
He a madman. Shout out to Rance every single time. Yeah, Rance hilarious because the delivery's A1 as well. But yeah, in regards to it with the 80-something touches, that's been happening. Not that many touches, but I'm talking about this way of playing where we conceding so many shots and teams everybody looks. Eddie says it all the time. Everybody looks good against us. Everybody plays great, no matter what form they're in. Doesn't matter. You could have
not everybody
like Brentford. Yeah, minus Chelsea. Yeah, minus Chelsea. Like Brentford, but we'll see Thursday. But like Brentford, have won 1 game in the calendar year, but yet they come out and play like that against us, and we just show no fight because it wasn't just a lack of skill; there was a lack of application. How's there a lack of energy? What is going on? Well, again, it's not a surprise, and I feel.
Where are you tired from?
I feel exactly.
The midfield is so open though, Troops. It's so obvious why. The midfield just doesn't exist. It's literally just Mainu.
Yeah, because we play Scott McTominay and Bruno Fernandes in there. That's why.
Together.
That's why.
Do you know what I like now? Yeah.
Why?
Sorry to cut you, man.
Yeah,
I like that Scott McTominay is getting heat now. Like, a lot of people are saying he's not a Man United player. He's not good enough. Before it was, McTominay off the bench. McTominay. Sir Alex Ferguson. Darren Fletcher reborn. Get the fuck out of here, blood.
It was only because he was bagging goals. Goals change your life.
Yeah, some GNA, which he like, and that's it off the bench. But he's never been good enough to be a Manchester
United. You like that they're
player.
getting onto McTominay. Forget McTominay, brother. That's the easier problem. The biggest problem in that midfield is Bruno, Akhi. That's the biggest.
They'll never get onto Bruno, blood. Mr. Statman.
I have never seen.
They've been starting to turn on him a bit this season, though, no?
Bro, they called him Westbrook. Wallahi, that's an insult to Westbrook. Like, that's just
the conversation's been that, like, he has started to. You know why? Because the goals and assists have dried up. So now the goals and assists are dried up. People are starting to look at it.
This was always his overall play, though. And this was something you can write on. This was just who he is.
I've said it. This is why when people how did Bruno play? I say Bruno.
Why Ten Hag is so insistent, though.
He's a verb. You know what I'm saying? When people say, how do Bruno, and I just keep it stepping. I don't have conversations with anybody who rates him anymore. If you rate Bruno at this point, cool. I'm not trying to hear it. We don't need to have a conversation. If you still rate Ten Hag at this point, cool. Don't need to hear it. There's nothing we can have.
There's insisting on stupid ideas that make no sense. You cannot have McTominay, who's a late runner into the box, and Bruno, who's a 10, play with Mainu. You know what? I feel bad for the kid because the kid's there by himself. Like, literally, just like, you do all the defending, you do all the pass forward, you do all the shit. And McTominay and Bruno's positioning is so dreadful. Why do you think Brentford had that many touches in your box? It's not your defense, it's not your attack. It's actually your midfield that doesn't exist. It's like a donut hole in front of your. It's like, you have an attack and a defense, and in the middle, nothing. Just donut hole right there. And it's because there's no balance, bro. Balance is very important.
We had the 2 defensive lines. That's what it is. Some of you lot get that in the chat. But yeah, like, that's what it is. Like, sorry. Just stuff like that. You see why I don't debate with certain people.
3-1-6 like that. Let's go.
People start talking about 2 defensive lines, and people start like, I can see what Ten Hag's doing, and that's nothing to do with players. That's not. There's nobody missing.
What coaching
That's
badges do
affecting
you
that.
have, Flawless?
You know what I'm saying? Like I'll have zero coaching badges, just to clarify for anybody watching this.
You
And
know,
even
you know.
I get that point. I get that point of reference. Even I can see it and go, right, I'll at least be a cohesive unit. You can be defensively solid. Like, it's really not tough whatsoever. I've seen sides at Saturday League, Sunday League level with better defensive nous than our teams and set up better defensively. My pro clubs team, we set up better defensively than Manchester United do. No bullshit. Facts. We actually have a defensive structure, and that's a game. But yet these paid professionals of the highest level can't go out there against Brentford and defend properly and set up correctly. Never mind even apply themselves. But I'm just numb to it. Like I say, the Mount goal went in. I was like, it's more relief. It's just
Watch how they turn up in the next 2 games now. Watch.
Do you think Mount's gonna kick on from that?
No.
Is that the moment that's gonna ignite his
No.
Manchester United career?
no. There's nothing to ignite. There's no fuel.
What career, brother? He's been
Yeah.
injured like 6
There's
months.
nothing. There's nothing to ignite. There's no.
Look, look how
fuel.
we come back with a bang type of thing, like.
He's been back. Don't do that. He's been playing. He's played. Don't do that. He's
Didn't he
played.
didn't he come on against Liverpool?
Exactly. So let's not do that. Like, this is his first game back. Let's
Oh, yeah,
not
and you
do
won that game as well, plus. So what? You mean
Yeah.
you got
You know how
through to
many-
the
you know-
semi-final?
You know how many touches
That's
he had
the
in that
amount
game?
affecting that. I hear it.
Mount effect. I like Lewis, blood.
You know how many touches he had in that game?
One, and it was
Like
the vital
3.
one.
No. I'm talking about the Liverpool game.
Oh,
3. Well,
Yeah,
one
but
of
you
them was
won.
a tackle. Yeah,
so
not
yeah,
due
he's
to
doing
him.
his job, blood.
Yeah,
Minerals, getting
Yeah.
stuck in.
Troops, you're
Sure,
mocking
man.
Man United. Watch they turn
Sure.
up the next 2 games. Watch.
I'm telling you.
I mean,
numb to it.
they do
I'm
play
tired,
us
man.
next, so I expect that.
That has
And
got
then us
that is.
And then
That
us
is one-
after. That's the point,
that-
Lewis. And then us
that is-
after.
Oh, we'll turn up for Liverpool, 100%. We'll turn up for Liverpool. But that game against Chelsea, you lot thought City Arsenal was bad today. Yeah, hold our beer. That's that Chelsea United
No,
game is
that
going to
game
be.
wasn't.
No, well,
bad.
we're both so bad that could actually be end to end.
Yeah, that would actually be a
It might be like
banger.
Chelsea Tottenham,
Yeah.
where we're just so
Okay.
bad it becomes funny.
And end to end, and we'll see some of the worst finishing we ever see. I can't wait to see
Yes,
Rashford and
But
Garnacho
that's
versus
still more entertaining than today, though.
Rashford and Garnacho. Yeah, for you lot. Rashford and Garnacho versus Mudryk and Madueke. I'll
There
be
was
there.
no
Can't
end
wait.
to end today.
Can't
brother.
wait.
It was attack versus defense.
Gallagher
Can't wait.
versus McTominay. Who can run
Gallagher-
more?
Gallagher, McTominay. Oh my! You just got McTominay with blonde McTominay.
McTominay's
Bro, that
blunt.
pitch might need to be redone after the game. Eesh.
Nah, is he not Bruno? I don't know, man.
All that
Whatever.
road running.
Oh, it's awful. It is
Lawrence is
awful.
giving up on this team, man.
I have. I'm legit numb. Like,
Wallace,
to Manchester
you-
I'm
United.
agreeing with
man.
you. I'm agreeing
Yeah.
with you.
Come
Yeah,
on,
I'm-
Mud Brothers unite.
Yeah, like I'm legit just like semi-final, just beat Coventry, and then we'll see who's there. If it's Chelsea, we got a chance. If it's City, long day.
We got Rayway. He says Hussam is only saying we're underdogs to avoid a cooking if we don't win it. Villa lost 4-0 at home to Spurs and 3-0 to Newcastle. Troops, get Tom back.
Flawless. You can ask Flawless right now. You get me? Who brought you from the doldrums of your basement to YouTube? Am I the type of guy to avoid cooking? Flawless?
No. That's one thing I would like. I said I would love you to say more.
That's in the
stupid things so you
doldrums
can
of
get
your
on.
basement, bro.
But you've been spot on and accurate
So
with your
mad.
assessment. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm not the type of guy to
yeah.
avoid.
Hassam don't run. That
You're
is
really
one-
targeting the wrong avoid cooking guy. You know how many strong opinions I done said on YouTube, bro?
Yeah,
Come
he
on.
don't. Yeah, Hassam don't. You don't hide.
Big up Dennis the Great. He says Troops thoughts on Bayern yesterday. I think we can really beat them, bro. I'm not gonna
Did-
lie. If they were piss poor,
And I
against
was gonna
Dortmund-
say, is the Tuchel? Sorry to cut you off. The Tuchel quote true, where he
What?
said Leverkusen have won the title. Is that true?
did he say that?
I didn't
Yeah.
see that.
I see,
One sec.
yeah. Somebody let us know in the chat, even though the chat open, the chat will know. And I seen it on my gram, and someone else had mentioned it as well. But I don't know
Wow.
how true it is that he said
Wow.
the title's Leverkusen.
Yeah, he said congratulations to Bayer Leverkusen. The title race is over. Fabrizio.
Well, Arsenal gonna be Bayern.
Yeah, we're
Once you
beating
start
Bayern.
waving,
Wow.
right, once you start waving right,
Oh
white
my
Yeah, we're
flags,
God.
slapping Bayern. Yeah,
We'll be
yeah.
Bayern.
Kane's gonna cry again. Ha, fuck you. Big up John. He says respect to some on your response.
on the
I'd be
UCL.
the same. Still waiting on the new ham roll of the week. Need to bring X on to cook him. Big up guys. Come on, broski. We're gonna have to do like a pitter roll.
Nah, man,
You
it's
get me?
Wallad of the week. That's what it should be.
Oh yeah, wild out of the week.
While after the
Yeah,
week.
yeah, you know what? Alliteration as well. That works.
Yeah, wild out of the week.
Wallad of the week.
Big
The
up
only problem
JJ.
is Troops probably give it to Flawless every week.
Nah, man.
There has to be a professional footballer, which
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not.
yeah.
That's why.
Or a manager. Or a
Yeah,
manager.
or manager.
Manager can
Yeah.
get it as well. No diddy.
Cool.
Big up
Who would
JJ
be, before you continue, who would be the wallet of the week this week, theoretically?
this week. Ten Hag.
Yeah,
Ten
facts.
I
Yeah,
agree,
yeah,
I
yeah.
agree.
He'd be a habitual wallet of the week. Winner.
Bro, we really
100%.
duck Walad of the week like that. Cool.
Nah, look
Yeah,
at
it's 10.
85 touches in the box.
19th place Burnley without a manager.
Yeah, but you were the Brentford of the
They
game.
had
You were the
15
one who
shots
missed the
against
chances.
us.
Yeah, but
Nah,
you were
but
the one
you
who
were-
missed the chances. United.
You missed the
is what
chances
you
though,
were.
innit? You cost yourself,
Yeah,
bro.
Brentford could have been
United
7-1 up.
should have been like 7-8-1 down.
Bro,
Yeah,
like
like-
Brentford.
Nah,
should
to be
have
fair, I
been
didn't watch the United
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
I was
Trust
done
me,
with
like,
football
hey,
for the
hey,
day after.
Lewis,
Yeah, had
like,
you watched
eight
it,
one.
you would
Like,
see
no
why
lie,
you're
Lewis,
saying
blood.
this. I promise
You
you.
lot,
fair
fuck-
enough.
you lot bottled it. They were embarrassing.
It
yeah,
was slap.
that's why when someone tried at me and was like, "Oh, you lot bottled it," I'm like, "This is a lack of skill. Don't just think it's lack of mentality.
Nah.
There's this, the skill
It
is
was-
in there
yeah,
too.
it was
We
just
was
piss
awful,
poor.
Lewis. Just like
Mhm.
they should have been comfortably ahead, but
Mhm.
they shown why they're battling relegation.
Exactly.
But
Big up JJ. He says Mano and Inshallah in a 3-1-6 shambolic.
I feel
Lord
so
of
bad
mercy.
for Manu, man. So bad.
Yeah,
He don't
he's
deserve
just
it.
out there just being
Shout out
you know what I mean,
Mano.
By himself.
destroyed. No diddy. Big up Din Shen. He says Salah and VVD will not let Klopp down. LFC win it.
Yeah, this is football, not Disney. Yeah.
Big up man like Eric. Big up your damn blood clot self, my brother. He says, big up to the panel and so glad y'all created this pod. Shout out from Colorado. Keep it going, guys. Come on, you gunners. Come on, big up Colorado every day.
Yep.
It's legal there, blood. Big up my people, them. My kind of state, you understand? My kind of people. I've been there before. Beautiful city. Big up Singers King. My dog, day one in the cut. Good to see you. Says, big up troops to the man, them. Ten Hag needs to be sacked before the Chelsea game. Knowing how we move will make Chelsea look like prime Barca on Thursday.
does he know?
You don't see all.
Big up OC91. Says flawless. Why does Ten Hag never take accountability in his press conference? Why does he always deflect and bring up other teams' weak leadership, mate?
Because he's a man who knows he's not doing a good job. He's a man under pressure and he's a man crumbling under pressure. I've said it before. Everything about our football club is ugly. I've said this, and not aesthetically. Talking about from the way we play football, from the way the manager approaches things, our personal. There's there's nothing I like about our football club currently. Absolutely nothing whatsoever. Even his press, how you mess up press conferences, how you mess up, like all he had to do after that game is go, it wasn't good enough. We need to be better next week. And everybody shuts up and goes fair. But you come out and talk. I even listened to it, but I know it's rubbish what he said. It's just weak mentality, just ugly mentality, ugly personality. That's what it is.
Big up Jamie. You just dropped that and bounce, blood. Big up yourself. Big up Fats one more time. He says thumbs down for Manny Minerals when he takes a corner kick in the Matthew.
Watch him get the
Harding.
equalizer there on Thursday and I'll hear some more rubbish. That was another thing as well. My chat was going like that. That's what pissed me off as well. When Mount scored, my chat was going off. Oh, Manchester, Money Minerals, Mount, Ten Hag in, blah, 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 all this stuff. And then Brentford scored and everybody shut up. I was like, yeah, see, that's the team right there. That's my team right there. I know my team.
Big up Raul. He says, flawless, I can relate, bro. Hard to celebrate those.
Because it's you know what it is, Raul? It's relief. That's why. Now when I watch Manchester United, when we win, it's not happiness. It's we made it. That's what it is. It's like being in court. You know what I'm saying? You don't celebrate till afterwards, but if you get off from a charge, it's relief. Then the happiness kicks in.
Big up Stars Are Aligning FC, the Wallad. He says, sorry, just woke up after that game. Say it, troops. You know Diddy. Ayo, pause, Wallad. Flawless is a crook.
Why am I a crook? But big up to you, Stars Are Aligning FC.
Big him up every time, blood.
Yeah.
Southpaw, my dog, says, Hussam, since I saw your profile picture, I can't see Doku the same. Beetlejuice settings. And troops, I saw Bayern this year, and they're different. Their difference weak. Yeah, they're mad weak, bro. Like, we are slapping their claw. I'm telling, man. We are slapping their claw, blood. Big up Sheet TV. Big up Sheet TV every damn time. Make sure you subscribe to my brother. Says, if we get Southgate, I'm done watching United for real. Even now, I do it only to support Flawless and the gang. I've never wanted 2 hours of my life back.
Yeah, man, he was on the watch along with me, and we just like, yeah.
Sorry, Sheik.
And people realize when new people join and go, oh, is this what it's like watching United all the time? Yes. This is not new. This is what it's been like from game week 1
No,
all the way
for
up
this
until match day
all-time-
game week
the
29.
way that
Say again.
shit game happened, the game was an all-time low though. The way Brentford, like, you cannot
Yes.
let Brentford do that.
But
You
hey,
can't.
we did.
It's too-
And more it will happen again continuously as long as his manager is here. But
Lewis. It's that time, man. 10-man Burnley. You took the lead 2 times. You were pegged back 2 times. They had a man sent off, manager sent off, and you still couldn't get the job done at home. You started
I
the
was
day.
jealous of Burnley when they got their manager sent off, but that's what it is. But yeah. One of the easy. Remember the last pod where I said we should be winning our next 4 games?
I said to you,
Game 1.
I told you.
Game 1 to the team in 19th, down to 10 men, no coach, and we couldn't break them down. Now, I'm not isolating Pochettino. I'm not isolating the players. They can all hold the smoke. All of them, because they're all culpable for this result. This should have been the easiest 3 points on paper, on practice, in general, whatever way you look at it. We should have been winning this game. And the fall off I saw in the second half was ridiculous. Now, for the players, like, the mentality is a joke. The composure in front of goal is a joke. Like, some of the end product was so awful, especially in the second half. For the first half, I could have given the benefit of the doubt. Like, I saw ones where Jackson does well to get past 2 Burnley players. Goalkeeper makes a decent save. It is what it is. Second half, no, you missed a sitter. You should have been doing better. Sterling, you missed a sitter. Should have been doing better. Gallagher and Mudryk aiming for the upper tiers of the Shed and Matthew Harding. Not good enough. Not good enough at all. And that is on the players. They have to do better. Because as much as I will talk about Poch's inability to break down a low block, our poor defensive and offensive set pieces that are culpable from the manager, because that's been a problem all season, and our lack of structure, all of that is the fault of the manager. It's 19th place Burnley down to 10 men. Sorry. Like as much as I will hold the manager responsible, you can't solve that problem. You can't figure out how to break down a 19th place Burnley team. We had 1 open play goal. 1 open play goal. Disasi Badiashile looked nervous as hell.
Shook.
Probably our best defender would have been Cucurella. Out a lot. Gallagher is an absolute joke. Like, he was the worst player on the pitch. Let me tell you a few things about Gallagher. This guy is my number 10. And both my centre-backs had more attacking third passes completed than he did. My centre-backs. This guy registered 5 forward passes in the entire game against a team sitting back for 45 minutes. 5 forward passes. Our player of the season, apparently, our best midfielder, miss me with that BS. His most regular pass was to Badiashile. And he's my 10. I see this guy in DM, I see him at left wing, I see him at right wing, and I'm thinking, oh, why can't we push the ball forward? Oh, wait, the guy who's meant to be connecting the midfield to the attack is on the left, is on the right. Awful. Jackson, good first half, crap second half. Same energy with Mudryk. Gallagher already said crap. The only players who can leave there with their heads held high is Palmer. Again, poor Palmer just carrying this team on his back. While everybody else just embarrasses him. Maybe Petrovic, but even the second goal, it goes through his arm, so I can't even say he had a good 90-minute game either. So I can't even say him. Like, it's a letdown from the players, it's a letdown from the manager, and now I don't have any hope for any game we play this season. I'm looking at Sheffield United away next weekend, and I'm thinking, I dare you. I dare you drop points. I dare you concede. Let alone. Because we should have been up in the goal difference in this game. We should have been looking at 9th or 8th. Because that's what we're looking at right now. and we couldn't break down a 19th place Burnley team. The set pieces are a joke. Our inability to break down a low block is a joke. The composure of some of these players is just straight non-existent. The manager doesn't help a single thing. It's just a mess. Top to bottom, it's an absolute mess. So, like, it's the same, I say same crap, different week, but this is a new low. This is really a new low. I thought Man United away was the lowest I would have felt. Then I got Wolves at home where we lost 4-2 at home. Now this. 19th place Burnley. Down to 10. I have repeated that like 50 times on streams in the last 24 hours because I still can't believe it. I saw when you were coming into the chat during the second half, I was like, don't worry, man, it's calm. Like, they're down to 10. We'll get a goal. We'll get a goal. It's fine. We are not.
Even I said
this
you'd
game
win.
away.
That's why I didn't banter. I was like, you're gonna win this game, man.
Yeah,
I
like,
thought
was
you were
like,
gonna
you know
get
what? It's not
comfortably
that
as well.
deep. All right, cool. We conceded. We don't make things easy. It's fine. We're going to score. As the game kept going, I'm like, we're going to throw this. We're actually going to throw this game. We're here drawing at home to 19th place Burnley. Like, we don't even deserve Europe. I'm going to be so real. We don't deserve Europe. Like, I'm just waiting for Man United to put the nail in the coffin on Thursday, and then I'm signed out mentally of this season. I don't care. I don't care past that. I've tried so hard to believe that all I need is a decent run of games. All I've said all season, just get a run of wins. This is the best run that we could have had since the start of the season, and we have fumbled on the first game. Blue £1 billion bottle jobs. We deserve the name. We deserve the title. We deserve all of it.
Yeah,
all the smoke.
It right now.
We deserve it. Because the second worst team in the league without a manager, and you couldn't break them down.
And down to 10
Finish it. Finish the
Watch
club.
his comments as well, blood. Man said that they, what is it? They expected win or something.
Oh, I didn't even go looking for his comments. I was angry enough. I didn't need to hear anything from that waffler. What did he say? What did he say?
Something about what is it? The expected win or something. We
I think
created
it's
enough.
He said. I remember he said something about us lacking intensity. Actually, I remember that one coming. I'm thinking,
I know
Who
that, by
else
the way,
is-
that's what Troops is referring to. I think Troops is talking about based on stats, we should be fourth. That's what he said.
oh, that
Yeah,
crap.
that.
That crap. Yeah. Burnley. Do I even need to raise energy? I am on the same energy Flawless said now. If you rate Pochettino, fine. I'm not arguing with you. If you rate Gallagher, fine. I'm not arguing with you. I'm protecting my mental state at this point because I'm done with it.
Yeah, that's
I'm
it,
done
man.
with it.
You gotta do, fam.
I'm sick of debating with fucking idiots about Pochettino. I'm sick of debating with people who think Gallagher is our best player. I'm done with it. I can't be bothered with it anymore. If you see them two frauds and you think they're doing something, then you're lost. You're lost. And I ain't going to be the one to try save you. I'm done. I can't be bothered for it anymore. But even at that point, it's like, I'm tired of even asking for Poch to get sacked. Because we are at a point now, if I see him get sacked in April, I'm going to be livid. Because why is it taking this long? Why is it taking this long to get rid of him? Every excuse you could make to sack Poch now, I could have told you back in December. So you've just wasted 3 months. Idiots everywhere. You should, I would say, just hope we could get something from this season. But we drew to 19th place Burnley without a manager.
If this continues next year, Lewis, do you worry about like the likes of Palmer and them cutting out? Because the quality they have, they can go to bigger clubs, bro. And if he keeps doing what he's doing, the big clubs will start lurking.
I don't think he'll be here next season.
Yeah, there's no way he lasts at the club. They can't.
Poch, you mean?
Poch. Yeah, they can't.
Palmer.
He's talking about Palmer.
No, but they're all on 7-year contracts. They can't go anywhere. Good luck.
They're on death row contracts. Remember this.
They can't.
They ain't going nowhere.
There's no way.
Here for the long
There's
run,
no
so
way
you
the
better up
Chelsea-
that composure.
Yeah, there's no way the Chelsea board can continue with Poch if this, because this is going to carry on. They cannot continue.
But Lewis is telling me he thinks that he's gonna be here next year because obviously there's
No. End of
managers
the
out here.
season. You can't sack him now because it's dumb to do it in April when you could have done it in December.
Yeah.
But
Come
at the
to
end of the
start-
season, pin him off as soon as the whistle blows.
Come
Who
the start
comes
of the
in
season.
though?
Come the start of the
Or did
season,
he?
though, there's. Come the start of the
Because
season.
Who's
there's not really
available?
There ain't really no one available. When we've been looking around,
No, there's
You
no.
never
there's
know.
no
Get-
Here's the
get-
thing.
you
No
know,
one
get
knew who
someone out of
Ange
a
was
job.
last season. You can find a good coach.
yes.
Who?
Well,
No,
I would
who?
hope our
I didn't
I would
really
hope
know.
our recruitment team could. I really could, but they
Yeah, but
fumbled
no,
this
those
one.
are the same people
I don't
that
even
employed
know.
Potter and now Poch. Those are 1 second. Let me just say this. These are the same people that employed Potter and then Poch. It's not like they're
Exactly.
smart with their management anyway.
They're
You
not. They're
dislike
stupid,
Poch, right?
blood.
Listen,
I know.
we disagree on Poch. It's fine. Forget the disagreement. We're talking about the people who can fire or hire him.
You just, you know
Now,
what?
if they haven't sacked him yet, as you said, I agree with you. Sacking him now is just pointless at this point. From now,
Yeah.
there's 2 months left anyway, and there's nothing that can change like from now to the end of the year. I'm just saying right now, the managers in the market are just as much as a risk and just as much. That's why the biggest problem right now are the people above Poch, in my opinion. And if they do sack Poch, tell Winstanley and Stewart.
I
to
won't
pack their
argue you
bags.
down from that.
Yeah, and leave with him because those guys are the and even
Bin
now
them off too.
you see
Get me
Chelsea.
a new recruitment team. I'm with you. Get rid of the pair of them. Fine.
I just want to say one more thing. Chelsea, you see Chelsea again, even more linked to even more youngsters, bro. I'm like, have you actually guys not learned anything? Like, have you dead
Who are
ass
you linked
not
to?
actually learned anything? Like, they're linked. I swear you're linked to that striker from Sporting, Jokeres, I think, who's only
Oh,
also
Jokeres. Yeah,
23.
yeah. We've been linked with him
Yeah,
for
like
months.
instead of
Actually,
getting
no.
the
We're
experience,
they're
linked to
done.
him as well.
no, but
Jokeres
he's a
and
good
Chelsea.
player, but that's besides the point.
He's not
I'm
on our
saying-
list.
He's on
No,
our
but I'm
list.
saying he's not linked to Osimhen or Tony or like the experienced ones, you know. I'm saying that's what they need a bit more of. And I agree with, by the way, with Lewis. Yesterday's game, respectfully, listen, whatever you think of the manager against 10 men, the players, 33 shots, about 30 of them were straight at the keeper. It's the most, some of this finishing from the Chelsea
No, like,
side.
we were
is
saying
actually-
goalkeeping masterclass. The more I looked at it, it's like, no, it weren't.
all
None
of them,
was
they
straight
shot
at him.
straight at the guy, bro.
Yeah.
He didn't even make
Gonna-
a save.
What's going on in West London, man? You lot, Brentford, all these shots and 1 goal. Well, you lot scored twice. It's crazy.
I mean, at least they hit the post all the time. Like, we
Yeah,
hit the
that's true.
goalkeeper.
Yeah, you did. I can't believe you lot didn't win that game. And even at 2-1 up as well, I'm like, all right, they're just gonna see this out and then the keeping mistake. In regards to the management thing, though, it is on the staff to go and find a coach. That's why, yes, is there no obvious candidates right now?
Because
when
it's
you go
Chelsea
him?
flawless. You know they always go for the big name.
Yeah. But this is where they have to. Is one of two things. The one, the recruitment team should be changed, or two, they get lucky and just stumble across a good manager, just on accident.
Get
That's-
rid of
that's
the
what my
recruitment
thing
team.
is.
When Stanley
Yeah.
and Stewart can
I hear
both
you.
dip
That's why I
for
don't
like
hear the.
that.
Yeah,
They
that's
had
why I don't.
3 months looking for a manager. And this is who they brought.
Yeah. That's what it is, and that's who it's on. That's why I'm looking at. Obviously, the United team is new, the hierarchy, the next manager. That's why I'm not hearing. Oh, there's no manager. No. We're not hearing that. There's competent coaches out there. Go and
Yeah,
locate
no one
them.
knew who Ange was last season.
Nobody.
There are
was talking
managers who
about
are
Ange.
succeeding in lesser leagues and can take a step up.
Yes. And that's why you are paid the big money you are paid is to go and locate these managers. Is it extremely tough? I say it all the time, yes. But you are paid extremely well to do an extremely tough job. Go and do it. So I'm not hearing no excuses. Same with players when people say, oh, there's no value in the market. Nonsense. Go locate.
You're just
go
not
scout
looking
these
hard
players.
enough. That's it.
Exactly. Man, act like you're trying to find a wife or you're trying to find a girl. That's difficult. That's where you can say there ain't much value in the market. That's a much tougher ask. We ain't asking for a wife. Asking go find a player. Go find me a striker. Hundreds of thousands of strikers are playing their world in each continent. And you can't find one. Nah. You're just not doing your job correctly.
Also, I hope Gusto ain't injured because that will be me wrapping up the season if he's
Yeah, I
done.
heard about that.
He pulled up with his hamstring at like 80 minutes. Like, oh, yeah.
I see
this is
Gilchrist
the
come
last
on
thing
from. I was
need.
watching your game, bro.
Yeah, we actually had a
he
youth
was.
right back, but we decided to bring on
I was watching,
Gilchrist, who can't
I
even
know
play
you
for
was
the England under 21s.
I know.
Yeah, blood.
I swear, if I see
Enjoyable watch.
Gilchrist starting against United, I swear on my life.
Yeah. Because I had Lewis's watch along and I was watching the game.
Mm.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy, Eli.
Big up flipping Eli. He says that Ivan touch, feet, and pass was mad. Hashtag red carpet.
He's quality. Even though he missed his chance, he's quality.
Big up Southpaw. He says, Troops, any 300k special, subscribe you guys. Or should I say subscribe you gang? Yeah, I'm going to do a stream, like a 300k special stream. Probably be like 3 o'clock. You get me? But when we hit it, you know what I'm saying? We're under 100 there, blood. So, like, literally, you might stop being idiots and just subscribe to the
Under 100.
Yeah, I'm under 100.
Yeah, I hit that tonight.
Bro. I'm under 100 now. Big up Dinshen. He says, Lewis, Poch never set up our defense properly.
Hear it. But the defenders, they also got to hold it for themselves. They were poor individually.
Big up Omar. Big up Omar. He says, Lewis, you should do comedy, a natural, I swear. Big up. Lewis is fucking funny, blood.
Oh, yeah, facts.
Thank you, man.
You would
even know,
like, yeah.
blood.
Facts.
Big up C. He says, Poch giving Gallagher a free role in the 10 when you see the likes of Wirtz or Musiala in that role has me laughing. We have Gallagher as our 10.
Don't forget, though, if they sell Connor, we riot. Tapped fan base.
Big up Mr. Khan. Wallahi, McAllister is an absolute baller. Hashtag Hussam 16 out of 10.
Big up to you, my guy.
Big up Surafal. He says the new fentanyl pack is called Data because it'll have you believing Chelsea should be 4th.
That's good. Big up Sarah. That's good.
Big up Din Shen. He says Chelsea gets De Zerbi to unlock Casado and Mudryk.
I'm still saying Caicedo weren't poor yesterday, but here, Mudryk, I hear.
Yeah, Mudryk was piss poor, blood. The other results, just gonna fly through them for the people. Them Newcastle 4, West Ham 3. What a game this was. West Ham led 3-1 up until 60th minute. Almiron came on, hamstring, went off. Harvey Barnes came on for him. Got the equalizer in the 82nd minute, and then he got the winner in the 91st minute. What an
third and fourth goals.
You get me? Even the assist from Isaac. What a pass, blood. You get me?
That's what I was gonna say. The pass, the third and fourth goal for Newcastle.
And also the Bowen goal. The ball from Kudos to Bowen. Yeah. What a ball. And the Antonio goal. The ball from Paqueta. There was some great football in that game, I can't lie. Bournemouth 2, Everton 1. Dominic Solanke back on the score sheet. Everton thought they got a point in the 87th minute, but then Seamus Coleman with an old goal in stoppage time. Forest 1, Palace 1. Chris Wood with the equaliser. Mateta giving Palace the lead early on. Sheffield United 3, Fulham 3. Sheffield United led 3-1 up until the 86th minute. Bobby Kadora Reed, my brother Jamir Kanale cut, beautiful goal. And then Muniz with another goal. He's on absolute fire right now. Flawless is side bitch 2, Luton 1. Unfortunately,
hey, Connor, no, don't do that. Tottenham Hotspur, you know what I'm saying?
Chong giving them the lead, and then Kabore with a known goal, and then Son with the winner. Brendan Johnson actually coming on and doing absolute dirt in that game. Can't lie.
Ain't like the 10th time Spurs have overturned the deficit this season. Something crazy like that.
Yeah,
they're regular to do that. Yeah, so are we not supposed to know that? Same way you be listing out stats.
Aston Villa 2, Wolves 0.
Look at this guy.
Musa Diaby and Ezri Konsa getting himself a goal after his England debut. And yeah, that's it, blood. Yeah, that's it. Midweek games. Let me get some predictions for the man then, because we actually have.
Yeah, we do.
Midweek fixtures, blood. The first one,
the international break back, please.
Obviously, the biggest game: Chelsea taking on Man United. Flawless. You're traveling down to Stamford Bridge. Battle of the mids. It's actually 6th place against 11th place. 8-point gap between the two sides. Man United back-to-back games in London.
Yay.
You're not looking forward to this?
No, it's going to be a horrible watch because we're a horrible team to watch. But yeah, it's got one. This has got 1-1 written all over it.
I'm with you on that one. 1-1.
Well, this has got 1-1.
Absolutely embarrassing on both sides.
Yes, it's going to be an awful 1-1 as well. I don't see it being. It's got this. It's going to be so bad.
It's Jenny Saddam Hussein versus Bin Laden.
It legit is. It's 1-1, man. It's Hamza versus Ryan in a waffle sesh. That's what it is. It's like that. Absolutely horrific.
Facts.
Wow.
Hussam, prediction?
Yes, bro. I agree with the guys. I think this has 1-1 written all over it. Or United just turn up because suddenly they decide to turn up in these big games and shit. But yeah, I think this probably stinks of a 1-1.
I think 2-1. I think 2-1 Chelsea. I'm not gonna lie.
I
think 2-1 Chelsea, bro.
With Cole Palmer, they have the difference maker on the pitch.
Yeah.
And from an offensive standpoint, we don't have that. They have that.
Newcastle Everton.
Boring 2-2.
Newcastle 3-1.
Newcastle 3-2.
Newcastle 3-1.
Forest Fulham
2-1 Forest.
Yeah.
2-2.
Fulham are weird. 2-1
Two.
Forest.
I'll go. Wait, what is it? Forest Fulham, you said, yeah?
Yeah, 2-2.
2-0 Forest.
Yeah, 1-0 Forest.
Bournemouth Palace
Jesus.
1-1.
No.
1-0 Bournemouth.
0-0.
Burnley Wolves
3-1 Wolves.
Wolves 2-0.
1-0 Burnley.
2-1 Wolves.
This should be a decent game. West Ham Tottenham.
Yeah,
West
2-0
Ham.
West Ham.
3-2 West Ham. Paqueta is a baller.
3-1 West Ham.
3-0 Spurs.
Brentford Brighton.
Oh, this is anti-football.
2-1 Brighton.
0-0.
1-0. 1-0 Brian.
1 Brentford, I'll go.
Man City Aston Villa.
You say
Yeah,
first?
Troops. Yeah. Troops. What's your prediction for this? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 'cause you lot-
Yeah.
Say it right
Are
now.
you man a dickhead?
Say it right
What's
now.
your prediction? Yeah. What's your prediction?
What's your prediction?
Yeah.
2-1 City.
Oh my God, Hussam! Oh, Man City play Aston Villa. It's such a tough game.
2-0 City.
Fraud.
2-0
3-1
City.
City.
Yeah. 2-0 City.
Hussam, Liverpool, Sheffield United.
4-0 Liverpool.
I was gonna go with that. Yeah. Same.
3-0.
Liverpool, Sheffield United.
Yeah.
Yes, brother.
Yeah, 5-0 Liverpool.
Then Arsenal, Luton.
Comfy win for Arsenal 3-0.
You played that on the
Yeah.
Tuesday, right?
Wednesday.
Wednesday,
Comfy.
okay.
Comfy
Nice.
win.
Yeah, 3-1 Arsenal.
2-0
If it was a
Arsenal.
Tuesday, I might have said it would have been a tighter game.
2-0 Arsenal. I want some changes. I want Partey to start. Give Partey a little run out. I think he should start. I want Martinelli to start. I want Trossard to start. I want Saka to have a rest. I don't want to see Saka starting. I'd play Havertz down the middle. I wouldn't start Jesus. But the main one for me is that Saka gets a rest, blood. I think this is the game where we can rest him because he came off the pitch limping again. We have a very tough game on the weekend. On the weekend, I believe we take on Brighton away from home. They're going to want to bounce back after the defeat at Liverpool. So we need everyone.
They could
fit.
bounce back midweek against Brentford.
Yeah, but I predicted a 0-0 in that, innit? And we slapped Brighton last year in the Amex or whatever it's called now. But in recent history, we got a bit of a dodgy record against Brighton, innit? So I want everyone
Liverpool,
rested.
They just beat them. But yeah, you lot will be all right in that game, unfortunately.
Yeah, hopefully, man.
Hopefully not.
Dickhead. Couple more super chats. Big up Jason. Panel discussion on would like to see their players out of their clubs. Greetings from Oz. Big up the Australian massive. We'll probably do that.
That's a whole show by itself, brother.
And that's a whole show.
Gallagher, Chilwell, Sterling, get out of my club.
What players we want gone? Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, pick a player. Pick any player. Any player.
Yeah. For me and Hussam, it's a whole show. For these lot, it's like a 5-minute segment, blood.
Yeah. Pick a player. We can
Big
go.
up Sahil. He says, Samina, Mina.
Samina.
Oh my God. No one ain't even look at it.
60 million down the drain. Liverpool are top again.
For how long,
Done.
blood, innit? Like,
Here, see
I
how
don't
I
know
done
why
it with
Hussam's singing he's top of the league when he don't
energy.
even. Man, don't even believe he's going to win the league, but he's singing top of the league, that dickhead.
No, I'm singing the super chat out of respect for the guy spending his hard-earned money instead of you going like Samina. Who the fuck is Samina, brother?
Because I didn't clock, I didn't look at the rest of the fucking thing, bro. I looked at the
It's
first
your
word,
song. It's your song.
bro. I don't listen to Shakira like that, blood. I only started listening to it since Havertz joined, bro. Like, allow it. That's an African song as well. I'm Jamaican, blood. Big up Fats. He says, Flawless is a criminal, saying 3-0 Spurs win. My side thing. Can we get at least someone scoring on the 16th minute and 10 seconds in the midweek games? Bro, if we get that, yeah?
Hopefully we do.
Party on
Do.
back again.
But
Party.
Fats, the one person I'm not hearing from about Spurs when you're a Chelsea fan, let's not dig in the archives with you. Just want to clarify that. You don't want to say, Lewis knows, you know what I'm saying? Because you Chelsea and you was back in Spurs. So let's not even go there with that because of a certain woman. So, you don't want me to go looking. Don't let me go looking.
Big up Anthony. He just threw that on real quick. He just said, yo, big up Anthony. Big time 16 out of 10 show settings. Big up to you guys. Big up the man them every time. That's it, my people. Episode 278 wrapped up like a zubi. Big up the panel every time, blood. You understand? Subscribe to the man them. Link in the description. As always, blood. You get me? Don't go anywhere because we're going to Ahwa. You get me? I hope that these man, Syed, I hope that he's putting it on that bald fraud Hamza. You get me? Where is Haaland? I want to see in Ahwa. Hashtag where is Haaland? You get me? I see Monts in the chat, blood. He says Arsenal fans couldn't wait to say it's in Liverpool's hands. They hate pressure. No, that's your boy Hussam, blood. Go watch the whole episode. You done know already. Make sure you subscribe to that fraudulent channel as well, blood. But until Tuesday, well, actually tomorrow, blood. I'm back tomorrow for the watch. I'm back tomorrow for trophy show. So look out for that one, blood. You get me? Then Wednesday, watch along settings. We go live. I think kickoff's at 7:30, blood. Is kickoff 7:30 on Tuesday? Kickoff is 7:30. So we'll be live at 6:45 p.m. on Tuesday. So look out for that one. You get me? Big up everyone that sent in the super chat, blood. Love you that cook food. You keep the thing going, blood. Big up your damn blood clot cells. Big up everyone that liked the thing. We had nearly 2K in here. That's amazing, blood. You get me? We still ain't got 1K likes, though. We're on 884. So let's get to 1K likes ASAP. Big up the people then one more time. Until the next one, blood. Man's out, G.
Watch out.
6